It is. For those of you on the radio wondering what's happening, Princess is handling some business, and it just so happened to happen right when it was happening.
My good lordy.
I tried to get the camera out and photo or video that, but I missed it.
Like, literally, everybody decided to pick up at the same
The funniest thing
time.
was you had both phones, right? But somehow you took the right phone in your right hand, put it on your left. Had it on your left ear, and you had the other. So she crossed arms trying to hit the computer, hit the play, and then run the intros. And
yo, I'm telling y'all, listen.
It was incredible. And meanwhile, I sat here like, like I didn't know what to do.
Like he couldn't hop over here and hit start.
She was like a tornado getting stuff done. So
I really was.
I didn't want to be in the way.
I really was. Listen, they say when things are all over the place, it's because it's not all over the place. It's God placing them in ways and directions
Hallelujah.
For you in your clarity.
Hallelujah.
But I definitely have to get it together.
Ooh.
But
man,
it's heading there. Anyways, y'all, it is 18 minutes after the hour. 4:18 on the east, 1:18 on the west,
and 3:18 CST.
And that's because Cujo knows it best. I don't know about anybody else out there, but my allergies are like the roof. The roof is on fire.
I'm very lucky because I don't have any allergies. The only time I had an allergy, not even allergies, but I had a sinus issue when I was in California.
Oh, you lucky.
But I had been there I had already been there, I think, for like 3 years at the time. But it was so severe that I went to the doctor, went to the ER and everything, and they said it was so severe that it was giving me like stroke-like symptoms.
Stroke-like symptoms?
Yeah, and that's why I went.
What was you doing? Straining?
No, like my left arm was feeling all weird. Had a real bad headache. I thought I was gonna pass out. Like, it was.
Yeah, that's mad weird. I'm glad that you got that checked out.
Yeah, me too.
That's scary.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I legit thought I was dying. Like, I think I even put it on social media. Like, I'm dying, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna make it through. This is the big one. Like Sanford walking around the house. I didn't know what was happening. But they legit said it was just a very severe sinus infection. So I don't know what it would be like to have allergies like y'all folks, but if it's anything like that situation, I feel for you.
Yeah, it's like you're like always having like the snuffles, like you're sneezing, and like it's not a cold. Yeah. Like you don't feel sick, but it's just nasally.
Just the symptoms in your face. So I know, like these days, and I've contributed to me being older, but prior to my sickness, if I'm getting sick, is when I'll start to get a little stuffy, or like it'll feel super dry up in my nose area, or I'll have pressure in my face.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't happen all the time, though. Like, I'm assuming people with allergies, like, when it comes to October 1st, you're like, oh, here we go.
Yep. It's normally the season's changing, unfortunately.
But that's what's crazy to me, too, though, because this world's been a thing for a long time, right? And allergies and pollen and dander have been a thing for a long time.
But what I found out is, and I think everyone should do it, but I don't know the process for it, because I actually really need to do it. It's our bodies develop certain allergens, and we get allergic to certain things. Like, I know people who go to specialists who they give them like these shots.
Yeah.
And they feel like they learn exactly what they're allergic to that triggers their sinuses. Because
I took one of my sons, he did it.
I had a friend who she went and she said she had after going and getting that shot, she almost choked because she was not used to breathing such fresh air all at one walk, because she was used to her nose being stopped or stuffy or stopped up. So like her breathing improved 100% because it was no clarity in there. So I kind of think it might just develop sometimes like throughout life. Yeah. I never had allergies until I had my last baby. Which is so weird.
They do say pregnancy can really jack you up.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know about for anyone else out there.
None of my pregnancies did that to me.
None of them.
Legacy X, what is up? Welcome to the show. Always stopping by, always showing love, always showing support. I really appreciate you.
What up, no?
Really appreciate you.
We have a full show for you guys today. All right, we have a bunch of Fashion Fridays. We have some hot topics.
Just our normal everyday effery, you know.
You know how that goes.
Yeah, Tater Boys in the building. Represent my
Tater
brothers.
Boy?
The Tater Boys.
Oh.
There's 3 of them.
I thought you said the Tater Boys.
So, well, we could call them Tater Boys. They are short and stubby like taters.
Would you rather have that for the rest of your life?
He said that, yeah. So, shout out, man. Those are my dudes, though. That's my family. You know, I'm talking about my Mexican family from out in Cali.
Oh, okay. I did not know who you were talking
there's
about.
There's Petey, call him the little
Petey
habanero.
Pablo?
There's Petey Pablo Tejeda, little habanero. There's Mikey likes it. And then there's David, my boys.
Okay. What up, though? Holler at your girl.
Yeah.
Holler at a player.
That's the homies, man.
Oh, what was that song? Or not even the song of the chime. Donna, she smashed the home.
Oh, no. I don't talk to homie hoppers, so I didn't know they theme song.
Sorry, yeah, people used to make fun of other people and like rap that at them.
All good.
Yeah, I used to rap that at them. But anyways, y'all, we have so much in the store. Like at this point, I do need somebody to just take my phone.
Yeah.
Take it.
I feel like it's going to be one of those days.
Take me.
Aoife just got here. Aoife, you are very on time today.
Hi, Aoife.
You didn't miss much. We started we started 6 minutes late.
We did. We started very early late today.
We started early late, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Friday to you as well.
Yes, happy Friday.
We were talking about how Princess cannot focus and has a billion things to do all the days, all the times. Wifey just joined. She let them poke my babies with the needles and they hurt my babies and she let it happen. She let it happen. This is the first time I think I've missed shots. I don't think I've missed any up to this point. And that killed me.
See, I think it's because this is like you're in baby land. I think for your wife and like me, we're like, dog, it's shots. We over.
No.
She's still like baby too?
Yeah.
Courtney, you a punk.
She took my our oldest daughter with her. It's different when there's 2 of them though. It's different.
I do got 2 of them getting shots.
But when they're the same age and like yours
pretty much they're 9 months apart.
Oh yeah, well. I guess that is. Damn. She said 6 weeks. It's been 6 weeks. Let's go, baby. Let's get it.
I mean, it's kind of like if you want to push it and like milk it, it might be a good 18.
That's incredible.
One turns. I'm not really good at math. One turns 3 in February, and the other one turns 2. So they're like a year. It's like a year. Yeah. But
you should always say a year, no matter what. Like so our
you
twins.
Like don't say anything.
No, they sure not like wait, mathematically, how does this work?
What they call Irish
twins.
Yeah.
We have Irish triplets. Our oldest twins are 17, and their birthday is the 24th of October, and then our daughter is October 18th, but she's a year younger.
Yeah. Y'all. Courtney was back to back too.
Work.
And that's why I'm like,
my complainer. Back to.
That's why I'm like I'm over the baby face. Like I know adults and parents be like, oh, just wait till they're older. You're gonna miss it.
No.
I'm really not.
I tell her all the time. I tell anybody who asks. So the baby stage, cool, get your cuddles, get your kids. Like, who was I talking to about this? And was I talking about it on air? I don't remember. But I'm gonna say it again. I feel like parenting would be perfect if there was a way you could do give me a week of each stage, and then let's go to the next one.
Yeah, we're over it.
Okay, cool. They're 5 now. Sweet. Let's do taking them to school for the first time. Let's get that experience and take a couple pictures and cute. Bam. Okay, now let's go to middle school.
I've dressed them up.
Let's go.
They don't want to listen. They don't want to take the pictures anymore.
I was talking about my homeboy Ethan. Yeah, it would be ideal. I think I'm gonna make a movie, like a short film about that concept and how perfect that would be. I don't think you miss my. Think about it this way: your memory bank is only gonna remember those snippets anyway.
Yeah, I honestly feel like the people who say that is the people who really did not fully indulge and interact with their kids' childhood.
Or they worked too much.
Yeah, or like they worked a lot, so like they missed a lot of like their kids' years and stuff like that. But no, let me tell you something. Like I'm there every day.
That's what I'm saying. So even though, so for
I'm not gonna miss wiping no boots.
You said in the trenches?
In the trenches.
For those of you who don't know much about our personal lives and all you do is see us or hear us on this show, but her and I both are very, very, very involved in our kids' lives. Mm-hmm. So I like to call myself a halfway stay-at-home parent. You know, I don't go anywhere or do anything till 2:00. But everybody knows my calendar is not open until 2:00. What up, Belay? Still need beats from you, player. So even though I work and I work hard and I work often, I'm not missing a thing. You know, I'm seeing all of the everythings. And it's just like a repeat. It's a record on repeat most of the days. So I mean, for all the cuteness and all of the little things they do, there's another.
It's only cute for like that small window. Because after I tell you to stop the
hours
third
and
time,
45 minutes of the day is a bunch of bull.
After that third time, I'm gonna pop you now. There's nothing cute about popping.
Anybody who has babies can tell you this. Like, yes, they're cute, and I love my kids, and I love every minute. Well, let me stop lying. I don't love every minute with my kids. People are lying. They're like, I love every second with my babies. I wouldn't change a thing. You lying your ass off.
You lying because you don't have the opportunity to change any of it.
You lying.
But all of you were granted that one wish, one wish.
And then me and my wife say this dumbness every day. It'd be weird if we only had one. No, it wouldn't. It would be weird. It would be
actually weird. It's better to not have one. Because I found that when I had only one,
you suffocated him?
No, not that I suffocated him. He wanted us, like, we had to do everything with him. Like, we were the toy player, the friend.
There is definitely
now that they have
that camaraderie that
they can go play together, and I can have a moment. They can play with their toys together.
Now, here's the crazy part about that. You would assume, since I have 8 kids, they would always be entertained. They would be doing stuff together.
But the age range that you guys have, the older ones don't want to deal with it.
Between the older 4 of them, they're pretty close in age. It's 14 to 17 between the 4 of them, right? So you would assume those 4 should be tight and like doing stuff.
That's true.
But I think what throws a wrench in that dynamic though is 2 of them are twins. So they do their thing. So there's twin boys, and they're the younger 2 are the girls.
So automatically separates them.
But you would assume that the 2 girls will be tight, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, Naomi, the youngest girl, used to kick it with the boys more because Haley's an a-hole.
Yeah.
So then, like, now the dynamics have changed a bit, and like now they kick it sometimes, but then they don't sometimes. Now Naomi's coming into her own because she's in high school now. So you know what I mean? I'm like, just watching the dynamics change in my house is so crazy, and then you still end up having to pay a whole bunch of attention to
all of them,
to Gabriel, the youngest one, because ain't nobody messing with Gabriel because he's only 11. So.
Like, get out of our room!
All of them mean him.
So now he's with the babies, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
My youngest daughter, Leah, who is 6, her and Gabriel hang out more than him and anybody else, and she's way more intelligent than a lot of 6-year-olds, so she's able to kick it with Gabriel and talk to him. Like, you would think those 2 are the same age. He's a little undersized, but she's a little tall.
These new 6-year-olds and like 7 and 8-year-olds, they can really hang with the big kids. Like my son is 6, and his cousin that comes over, all of them are like between like the 9 and 10 bracket, and they have so much fun together because they're like a band.
Because it's like that. So it's think about like as adults. Once you hit 21, you don't really hit another milestone birthday until 30.
That's true.
So for me, I mean, obviously there's a difference in maturity or whatever you want to call it between those ages. But if you were out in a crowd and there was a 21, 22, 23, 24, 25-year-old that didn't look like a baby, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between, 22 and 30.
That is very true.
So it's kind of the same thing. I think once you get to like 6 till like 12. Once you get to that 12 spot, you're a preteen, you start to kind of dabble and smelling yourself.
Now you're in the middle. Now you're in the middle.
Yeah, that's that sweet spot. So I think we're definitely headed for the time in Gabriel's life. Wow, let's hope so. When he hits that next year, he turns 11 in December.
Oh.
So when he hits that 12, he's going into middle school next year. So I'm anticipating that change.
Of him growing. Because what grade is 11th grade right now? Or like 11 year or 10, 11? What grade is that?
So his birthday is in December. That's what matters too when your birthday is and when you got to start school. You ain't tell me. I already know that. Yeah. I had to start school late. I started late too.
And my baby's got to start late.
Yeah.
Because I have a New Year's baby. So he always turns the next age after.
The only time that sucks is when it comes to like getting your license time. Yeah. Because if you're the oldest in your grade, you get your license first.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody want to ride with you, but you got the new.
Which works. It works for you if you're trying to get the ladies though. Like,
and baby, you want me to drop you off at school?
Saying, you want to skip class and go to.
I'm saying I can take you. I can take you. Wait, what's it? I can take you to the movie, shorty. Oh, you probably You ever heard that song?
Yeah. I know that song. I was thinking more.
I cannot think of Flip and Go.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
wait a minute.
I was thinking JJ Icefish too for a minute.
No, I know the song. Oh no.
I can't think of the name. I don't know.
I'm gonna find it.
I think it's Take You to the Movie. I'm gonna look it up.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna look it up.
We should get him on the show. I kind of feel bad. Like, here's what I feel bad about when I'm thinking about interviews and stuff like that. Because there's so many like funny memes and things that come around.
Bangs.
That's what it was.
Yep.
He's so hilarious. I kind of want to not get certain people on the show because I feel like I only like those things because I'm making fun of it, kind of, because it's funny. But I guess it just really comes down to, did they think they were really putting out a banger, or did they do it as a parody comedy type thing? I think
that's where you can ask, right? Because I don't want to
like, yo, that was hilarious. Like, what do you mean it was hilarious? Like, oh, I mean,
I really wrote those bars.
Those spitting hot
fire. Oh, you're right. You did write them bars.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, that was fire. Whoa, hello.
Oh, but I kind of like that though.
Yeah.
Let me scoot you over though.
Yes. School me over.
To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right.
I hate to be vain, but I'm putting in that work in the gym. You can see my little shoulder muscles now.
Listen, if I do say so myself, we both are looking ravishly. What's the word?
That whatever you say.
Ravishly.
That's the one.
Ravishly fit.
Ravishingly fit.
Okay, ravishingly.
I will say as well, the promo reel you put together that showed the clips of our last year's show. You sped it up for our little "But You Missed" reel.
Oh yeah.
My wife was even saying, she was like, dang, look at both of y'all. She's like, both of y'all lost weight since last year. Like, I was like,
so, okay, there's a picture, there's a promo reel that we did. We never put it out because I don't know why we never put it out. But remember,
felt like we look fat.
Probably. On the green screen room, do you remember? And I want to redo.
Hated that. When I was in the tie.
Yes, and I hated how I looked, so we never put it out.
Yeah.
I want to redo that with putting that out to show like just our transformations, like in a year.
So that kind of because I keep telling myself now that I've been back in the gym, consistently for about a month or so now, and I keep saying like next year is when I'm gonna look how I want to look. We can look back to a year ago and see what progress we've made when we wasn't even going hard.
I know. We weren't even going to the gym like that.
Pretty cool.
All right. I'm going to join your live now. Now that I can somewhat think, I don't know.
Yeah, I might be able to send you a request. There you go. Hey.
Yeah, I know I got to put my filter fish on because I ain't got no makeup on. I ain't got no makeup on.
Ooh. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I know. We're gonna echo for a second.
I don't know. Good morning.
Ty in the building. What's up, Ty guy? When are you coming in, Ty? And Juice is here. We got the whole crew here today. Oh yeah. It's gonna be one of them days.
Are my headphones dead?
Why are you asking me? I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not your headphones.
Are they dead?
I don't know.
Can AirPods work while they're being charged?
Why are they
this
trying to
way.
connect to mine?
I don't know.
Oh wait, that reminds me. We could use yours on mine when we were doing interviews and stuff. Remember, like we use my phone because of my files.
Yeah.
I can connect to yours.
And look, y'all, it worked. Now y'all can't hear the feedback.
Yay.
Or we can't hear feedback either because I connected my earpod in.
Hey Juice, you need to get with my wife so she can get her nails done from you because she wants to go this weekend and get her nails done. And
Juice is far. Okay. Juice, you need to come a little bit closer.
You do, Ty. Last week, or was it Wednesday? Let's say Friday. Yeah. Wednesday, Jamin came on the show via StreamYard, Ty.
He did.
So I don't know if you're busy, what you're doing. We ain't really talking about nothing specific. We're just chopping it up. So if you'd like to come chop it up, you know, let us know. That goes to any of y'all. If any of you guys would like to chop it up with us, hop on the StreamYard, have a conversation, be on the show. Go to our YouTube stream and comment and let us know. And you can send us your email. And we can shoot you the link, and then we can see your face.
Oh, it tastes like coffee water.
Because it probably is coffee water.
Probably is. I don't know. Listen, guys. I know we always say this a lot, but I don't really know how much people truly believe or take our word for certain things.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
But there is so much festivities getting ready to take place, and I just want you guys to be aware. I will remember all of you who tuned in, who comment, who listen, who ride in the cars. I will remember you because I'm forever loyal. It's loyalty all day. Chris Brown tried to tell y'all, nobody wanted to listen. Chris Brown tried to tell Migos, and Quavo ain't listen.
Sure didn't.
And look what happened.
Sure didn't.
Look at what happened. What happened here?
Yeah, I can't wait to hear more about that. I want to know. I want to know. They apparently figured out who was responsible.
There's been some alleged stuff there.
Some alleged.
But I was saying this to say, make sure you guys turn on your notifications for the 93.97 network, so where you can be notified for every show and every network where we go live and how we go live.
Oh, perfect
Speaking
timing.
Of it,
everybody needs to go get the app for one. Everybody who's on this live right here on InstaFace, please go get the app. Those of you listening on the radio side, you have the app. Unless you are on TuneIn or Airtime, which in that case, get the app. Those of you on the YouTube, please get the app. We are doing a competition network-wide where you have to hashtag Good Tymez Show. And means we win.
And right? You win.
And then you get a $25 gift card. Yeah. Whoever wins the competition.
So y'all know what I'm about to do even one step further?
Right. So Legacy X.
Can you accept that?
From everything I'm hearing, it actually had absolutely nothing to do with a dice game. I think that was something. Supposedly that was like a false. That was a falsity. That was
now
a falsity.
Anybody on the?
You did that.
Oh, I did. I probably pushed the wrong button. I'm trying to connect it to where anybody who is following the 93.97 network page can also see our live.
Oh.
Because we're all chimed
Genius. And then set it up over there. Look at us. You set it? Yay.
Oh, wait, set it up where? I was just going to take the phone off there. It's going to be a black screen.
Oh. I was going to say set it up on the ring light and have it wide so both of us. So whoever.
Oh, they're going to see my back, but it don't matter.
My name, my bad. So then we got 3 angles. Look at that. Jonas Sampaio. Please tell me how to say that. How do you pronounce your last name? Sampaio. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, my other phone
Look at
did come in
that.
handy. Now, y'all better not be looking at my screen. I'm going to tell you that much.
Hold on. Let me
Yeah,
tweak it.
fix
Let me
that.
tweak it, twerk
Because
it.
I'm not even in the camera screen. But yeah, we have so much more coming up. Today is Fashion Friday, so make sure you guys stick around because Diamond will be coming on, giving us some great fashion tips. Our girl Renika will be coming on, giving us some fashion tips. And then we also have the lovely, amazing Tamara Zelbridge, who will be also giving us some makeup and aesthetic tips. Okay. If you guys are watching on Instagram, you guys see Cujo.
That's all I'm be able to do.
His face. I know it's because I'm farther back, and that camera is dirty. I probably should have cleaned it. That's why I said let's just keep it black. You know what I'm saying? Or should I put a logo up on it or something?
Maybe.
Put a logo there?
Hold on. Let me try to
I'm
freak
using
this
one
right
of my
quick.
old phones for us to be able to get
This
like
might
some
be-
other
yeah,
views
but-
and stuff. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Got this my water bottle and stuff on the floor.
It's all right.
On the floor.
Yeah,
on
just
the
give
floor,
us
get low.
another little, you know.
Yeah. So that way, if
Yeah.
anybody's tuned in on the
There
1997,
we go.
they can also see the
I
live.
like this.
So,
I think this is nice.
See?
Yeah, but like I was saying, Legacy X, I don't think the dice game had anything to, I don't even know if they were actually
Technical
shooting
difficulties,
dice.
Yeah.
And everybody who was there, all the reports that I've seen from people who were actually there, debunked the whole dice narrative completely. So I'm still waiting.
Because they weren't
to
even in
see-
front of a dice table when the
They were
altercation
outside.
happened or took place.
Yeah, they were outside in like some whole other area. So
And listen, I also want to say, you know, whether the allegations or however it comes out, at the end of the day, no one's life should result in death from a situation like that. I don't care if it was a dice game. I don't care if it was
I
a
don't care if
craps
you rolled
game.
77 sevens in a row talking about clickety clack.
Right, I
clickety
don't
clack.
like it. We have like it just
Yeah.
does not matter. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it made me look like I'm drinking a big gulp, but I'm really not. It's ice in here, and I'm trying to drink the water down so that I can eat the ice because they have great ice. They have the hospital ice.
It's still a big
And
gulp
instead of me,
of ice.
yeah, it's a big gulp of ice. Instead of me doing like this, put my hands in it and like water.
You've been doing that anyway, so why does it matter?
But
You the
Sorry,
only
y'all.
one. You the only one drinking the eating the drink.
it's true. Eating the drink.
Drinking the eats.
Drinking the eats. Speaking of drinking the eats,
Drinking.
Okay,
drinking
so-
the eats.
let's give you guys a quick rundown schedule for what's gonna be Poppington over the next.
I got my handy dandy calendar.
You better get it together because I need to go set some reminders on my social
I ain't
medias
playing.
too. So today, like I said, we got Diamond, we got Renika, and we have Tamara Zelbridge coming giving fashion. On Monday, we have Ali Sholton from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, who will be spilling the tea on all of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He is the individual who played Carlton, so make sure you guys definitely stick around for that.
Did we ask him when season 2 premieres? I know they're having a season 2, right?
Yeah, we
ask him
did. We talked about that too. You know, we talked about that.
Good.
And then Wednesday we have Amaretta who will be airing as well because her album is dropping next Friday on Veterans Day. And then obviously next Friday for Veterans Day we have a surprise show
Uh-oh.
that even Cujo don't know about.
I'm just finding out now there's a surprise show.
Surprise!
Holla! She probably, when she started saying that, I was like, I wasn't supposed to say that.
I know I probably shouldn't have said it was a surprise.
But here's the funny part, though, about that. That's a week from today. I will forget by tomorrow.
Well, that's a good
She
thing.
knows.
That's a
I'm
good
not
thing.
putting surprise show in here, so I will have no clue
Okay.
what is even happening.
Good. Oh, and then we also have
You know
DJ Sane
Hey,
spinning on the 1, 2.
that has been a great addition. Huge shout out to DJ Sane. Absolutely love when he comes and does his mixes. He is always so turned up, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I had to plug headphones in. That was killing me
Yeah.
of hearing myself over there in the
It's
corner.
wild how that happens. I don't know why you can't turn it on down.
Why don't volume phones let you
Neeks.
turn?
Neeks is in the
building.
building.
Neeks.
So if any of you guys have questions,
Sneak peek.
if you see Opulent Manor in here, that is Renika. You will be hearing from her later on in the show, but she is the one to get you right for your fits for the weekends, for your everyday fits.
Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, my looks have skyrocketed since Fashion Fridays
What
have
you
been
think,
back.
Neeks? Hold on.
Okay?
What you think, Neeks? All blacked out.
Blacked out. Which is so weird because technically we're flip-flopped.
Yeah.
You got on the black and white shirt and the all black pants. I have on the all black shirt and the what? The what? The black and white pants.
Yeah. Did you get the black and white Crocs?
Look at the bell bottoms. I got Crocs
Yeah,
on.
the regular Crockies.
But my dress shoes are out there. But look at the flare on these pants. These are like the
You can
walking
get away with
like
that.
I'm talking. Walking,
You can
like
get away with that. I
And
can't wear
listen,
no bell bottoms. I'll
Ooh,
be mad.
the whole
You would probably
live
make
is on my
fun.
whole back, not my crack,
Doctor
just
said you
my
need a
back.
backyard.
These pants are a size large,
Hey,
and they are falling. Like I gotta keep
like
pulling
Alicia
them.
Keys.
Like I gotta keep pulling them up because they keep falling down.
Good. Okay, let's talk some fashion. Let's talk weight loss and fashion. Okay.
Yes.
Two things that I am currently in love with because I am losing weight or shaping up. Not even losing weight because I'm gaining muscle. So
Right.
the scale is actually adding pounds,
Yeah,
but I'm feeling better. So
that's all that matters.
I bought what I like to call some dream jeans
Okay.
that are supposed to be too small, and my dream is to fit into them.
Mhm.
I bought a 38.
Okay.
Right? Came home like it's gonna be terrible. Buttoned them up. Yeah. So I was like, okay, all right then.
We get it.
And it feels good. It feels very good.
That happened to me last weekend for my mom's birthday party. I went out to find an outfit to wear to her party. Now, stores really need to be careful on this, and I guess we do too as, the consumers, whatever. And I never ever shop in stores, and this is why. I picked up a shirt because the hanger said medium, and that was the size I was looking for. I buy it, I get home, and it's a small.
Yeah, you should know better than that.
But I fit into the small.
Hey.
I fit into the small, and it was a bodysuit. So if men don't know, a bodysuit has to be buttoned at the bottom, like a little
like
baby
a onesie.
onesie. Yeah, it's an adult onesie.
It's a diaper holder.
It was an adult onesie, size small, and I buttoned it, and I was able to wear it. The mesh didn't rip. It had no holes in it, and I actually have pictures. I think I have a picture in that shirt, and I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna be like, I finally fit into a small. A couple years ago, I probably couldn't fit into a small. We should stay festive. I'm gonna give y'all the rundown once I'm out this shipment.
Yes,
Okay,
indeed.
okay.
Yeah, we are making progress, and it feels good. You know what? I want us men to start normalizing, giving ourselves credit out loud for our glow ups as well. You see women all the time talking about, "Oh, girl, look at how I look good," and this, that, and other thing. But you never hear a man saying that about himself because it's seen as cocky or egotistical, or it's not masculine to big yourself up in that way. But hell, every time I feel like I look good these days, I'm gonna be like, I feel and look damn good because I want to celebrate.
But we should be able to encourage each other when we look good, because what people fail to realize is when you look good, you feel good.
Right.
Like that's one thing that I have definitely started to notice within myself, like just even the confidence and all those kinds of things of getting back to things that you once liked to do because now you feel confident in your size.
I tell you.
I think that's the overall key. It doesn't matter what the scale says. It depends on your comfortability and your
feeling good.
Yeah.
Like I was telling my wife, like right now, I like the way I look from the nipples up. Right.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm wearing a shirt, I have a shirt on. I feel like I look damn good.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten my shoulders back where I want them. I got my traps back where I want them. My chest is bulking out a little bit more. I'm loving that. But when I take my shirt off, I still have that gut and that bit of, that flubbiness down low that I don't like. But here's the thing about that, though. I don't need to look good with my shirt off because when am I taking my shirt off and impressing anybody?
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? My wife loves how I look, no matter what.
That is very true.
It sounds like D needs some leggings. Hey, don't play with
I
me.
can't see
Look,
the.
check me out. These days, I used to never wear shorts that were far above my knee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know why, I just never did. But as I get deeper into the gym and being more consistent in the gym, I've been wearing shorter and shorter shorts.
Okay.
You might catch me in the gym with some hoochie daddies on this time next year.
No,
you don't know.
No, I'm not.
Hey,
I'm
just
saying, gonna call the short police.
I'm about to let these quads hang out.
I'm gonna call the short police.
Hang. Let your quads glow.
I'm calling the short police.
Get Fit Fitness. Hey, I need to holler at you. Whatever you know.
I'll Get Fit Fitness. Oh, that's my homeboy.
What up, homie?
Yeah.
Whatever you got.
We need to get him back on here. So I want to start a segment on our show because I do think that health is very important. So we are definitely going to pick a day to where we can sit down and talk with different health and fitness trainers.
Why don't we do Fit and Fashion Friday?
We could. Fit and fabulous.
Get fit for your fit.
Hey, get fit for your fit.
So we can definitely work that out.
For your fit. Hey, I can dig it. If you can dig it, I can dig it.
I can dig it.
I'll
be able to dig it because I'll be strong enough to actually dig it.
Dig it. And you know, speaking of strength, so I see a lot of people, and I feel like weight loss, dieting, all these things, it goes into your comfort zone.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of people like downing or shaming other people for their path of losing weight. Listen, the only way you can shame or down someone for losing weight is if it's not working. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't be telling me like, oh, you're losing weight wrong. But
the only way I'll shame somebody for losing weight is if they're already scrawny. Like if you're scrawny and you're telling me you need to lose weight, I won't. No, but I'm saying that's like I don't care what if you're saying you're losing weight and you're trying to lose weight. I don't care if you're doing it, if you're not doing it, as long as you are attempting. Now, if you're saying you're losing weight or trying to lose weight or you're whatever, and I keep catching you with big gulps of soda or like, you know what I'm saying, you're eating unhealthy or you're only giving me excuses of going to the gym. Okay, then I will shame you because you're lying to yourself and you're lying to me. And I feel like you should be taking your health seriously.
Way more serious.
And I am one of those people too, I will say, who I've hated in the past, that now that I've quit drinking for over in a couple of weeks, it'll be 2 years.
Woo, woo.
So I talk about how people shouldn't drink, which I never would have let somebody talk to me about. I talk about people quitting smoking because now that I've quit smoking, it's been over a month now. I quit smoking cigarettes, weed, and I quit doing energy drinks, so I haven't had a lick of caffeine.
I didn't have a Red Bull today. I did not.
I'm afraid of what it would do to me.
It probably would work like it was supposed to begin with.
Facts. 80% about what you put inside it, but facts.
Yes, and that's what people don't understand. So as much as people are, always like, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to lose this. As long as you're in a caloric deficit, you're automatically going to lose weight. Doesn't matter how much you work out or not work out.
As much as you say it's 80%, I know statistically it is 80%. I'd be willing to say it's 100% what you put in your body because even if you don't work out, even if you don't so me personally, I've had surgeries and injuries and things that have kept me out of the gym. So I had to find a way to lose weight or be healthy without being able to do physical activities and just portioning my food. I didn't even change what I was eating per se.
Yeah.
But for 6 months, I just portioned my food, rigorously portioned my food. And I was able to lose 15, 20 pounds in 6 to 8 months just doing that. So if you're overweight by your standards and you need to lose a bunch of weight and you have a small window of time you want to do that in, then you definitely need that strict diet of whatever strict diet works for your body. Which it is very beneficial for you to go to a dietitian and figure out your body's makeup because everybody's body has a different makeup and different things work or do not work for your body specifically.
And that's why I was saying I don't like the people who try to shame other people for their choices. Like, hey, by all means, however you choose to lose your weight, lose your weight. My biggest goal for weight loss is not just losing it, but being able to keep it off. A lot of people can drop 30 pounds in 30 days, but can you keep that weight off,
That's mental. So that's nothing but mental. So another thing my wife and I have been talking about, because obviously, once you get to a place where you're now addicted to going to the gym and you're addicted to to try and eat healthy and keep yourself right,
Mm-hmm.
there's a point you get to where you're like, oh, I want it to come off faster than it's coming off.
Yeah.
And you start to get obsessed with seeing progress, which no matter how obsessed you are with it, it's only going to happen in the time frame it's going to happen in.
Exactly.
So I think, like CX said, let's see.
Oh, thank you. I can't see any of the comments.
I think that's the bad part or the negative side of this whole losing weight thing, is because if it doesn't happen fast enough, you tend to start switching things up as if, your diet was the reason solely, or I got to do different workouts, or I got to
Mm-hmm.
What people forget is you have to make that lifestyle change. It's not just that 3 months or that 6 months.
If you're changing your mental.
You have to change your mentality, and you have to live like that all the time. And then over time, that way
it becomes a normal way of life.
And then you don't have a problem keeping it off
and
because you've changed the way you live.
That's the biggest thing for me. And that's why I never say that I'm going on a diet or a weight loss. I say I'm just doing a change of life. You know what I'm saying? Because if you make it a daily thing or a daily reminder to portion this or eat this, you're going to automatically change your mind. But when you do a diet, you're restricting yourself from these things for a certain amount of time to lose this weight. And then once you're done with that and you lost it, you're going to find, oh, now I can go back to it. And now you're going to go back to overeating. So you're just doing yo-yo with your weight.
Right.
But I know a lot of people who, like for me, I wanted to get down to a certain weight before I started packing on muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people were like, well, why are you doing that? Why don't you just start lifting now? Because I want to lose the fat before I just start turning that other fat into muscle.
Right.
I'm 4 pounds away from my goal weight for me to start adding the muscle on. Because, and I'm not afraid to say my weight or my size number because I'm tall. I'm 5'6". So I would look weird if I weighed anything less than what I already weigh.
Right.
But I'm 174 right now, and I want to be down to 170. Once I get to 170, I want to add. I want to add another 5 to 10 pounds back of muscle. So therefore, I'll be a solid 180, but I'll be a muscular and toned.
So that's where my issue lies. So because of all of I've been so many different places with my weight and size and lifting and all that. I showed my wife a picture of when I got back from Afghanistan. I believe I weighed 185, 190 in that picture. I'm the same height. Yeah. But I was like, I think, did I show you that? Have I shown you that picture?
I don't think so.
I have to show you after the show. I was tiny. I was benching 465, but I was super tiny everywhere. You know what I mean? I was cut, but I was tiny everywhere. I don't ever want to be that small.
Yeah, and that's the part I think, like when you grow as an adult, you don't care about being on the smaller side because it doesn't fit your new makeup and your new body. Like when I was in high school, I stayed at 140, 150. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I was a kid. I had an immature child's body.
Right.
Now as an adult with children, I could not force myself to go back to being that 150, 160. I would look sick. And I'm not saying that if you do weigh 140, 150,
no,
it just depends on your body. You have to know your body shape, your body type, and how your body has formed. Sometimes after having kids, you'll never go back to that before mommy body. But then sometimes you do without a heartbeat.
Don't look at these actresses and these models that have a baby and 2 weeks later they snap back to. Don't look at that because
they have trainers.
Resources are ridiculous.
Like when I look at Sierra, she worked out every single day until she gave birth. Now, unless you're doing that, that's the only way your body is going to equally
let's say this too, because it is good to have people you look up to and to have goals and all that stuff or whatever. Mm-hmm. But if you're going to look up to those actors and actors or models or whatever, you have to figure out their regimens and you have to do what they're doing.
You have to actually look up to their schedule, not just their outcome.
Look up to their work ethic.
You want to look like them, but you don't want to put the work in like them. Like, no, it don't make sense. It don't make sense.
You know, so I mean that's one big thing at this point, and I even struggle with like, you know, what I want to do, what my goal is, right? So as of right now, I've been I would say grossly in the caloric deficit area, like to the point where how happy were you when I told you about that app so that you can now know like what?
But
see, I only needed it for like a week or two.
Because then you just
because
know
I eat
what
the
to
same
do.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was telling me, I said I wanted to bulk up top and I wanted to lose weight in my midsection. So it had generated for me that I needed like 23, almost 2,400 calories a day and like 118 grams of protein. I found that when I'm on my regular schedule, I eat 4 eggs in the morning with toast, scrambled with a little bit of cheese. I would have 4 ounces of chicken with some rice and some veggies or whatnot, or some beans. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you stopping by, man. He said he's headed to prayer. Throw one up for us as well. Thank you.
Where
for
you
always
praying at? It's
supporting us,
Friday.
man.
But let me know where you praying at. Who is that?
That's Legacy X.
Legacy X.
Yeah.
Was he the one that was saying
Mhm.
salam?
Yeah.
You on the gym? Okay, I see you.
That's
Go
my
get
guy.
that. Go get that prayer off. Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Yeah, man. He's a good dude.
That's I'm like prayer on a Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. Say what was that, lunch? Yes. And then so I'll have, at that point, because of the show, I either bring something here to eat before we go on air, or I've already had my like noon meal, and I'll try to squeeze in something. And then I don't eat anything until I eat my protein bar and then my protein shake at night. So I end up having like 1,000 calories left at the end of the day. So technically, I think that's a good thing if I'm trying to caloric deficit or whatever, and then I'm eating 200 grams of protein. So I'm like, where I'm not, I don't know if I'm going to lose the weight I'm trying to lose when I'm packing on with the protein, and I'm lit. But
it's just going to turn your fat into muscle.
That's what I would hope. So, and the only fat that I'm concerned,
you just got out of jail.
That's what I'm saying. Which I'm cool with that. I want to be thick. I want to be big and thick up top. I just want to lose the flubber around the midsection, which I wear the sweat. It'll tighten that up. I wear the sweat thing, the sweatband. I'll do all that. So, like I was saying, it's an overtime thing, and I have to remind myself of that. I really do, because I'll work out hard and I'll feel, I walk in the locker room afterwards and I feel good. I'm like, dang, you look big, bro. And then I take that little sweatband off and they go, boom, boom.
That's the same. Out. That's the same for my. So I found that that little bottom pooch of a workout, and I had to go on Instagram on here to read the comments because for some reason they're not generating on my live. I don't know why it freezes like that. It does that like. I know. It chooses who it wants to freeze on. But Legacy X said, I met the Muslim. He said, I'm Muslim at the mosque. Correct, sister. Wa alaikum salam. I knew it.
Yeah, she knows what she's talking about sometimes, y'all.
Yeah, sometimes. But I found doing regular crunches does not work for that. Kettlebell.
Doing regular sit-ups?
Yeah, like regular sit-ups and regular crunches.
If you come all the way up, no.
You have to do like the reverse crunch or like the bottom crunch or like putting your legs on like the wall and like doing like a reverse crunch or kettlebell workouts where like you're using the kettlebell to like
now that's what sucks for me though,
I
got a really bad lower back.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So one of the workouts I used to do for the lower abs is you take the big medicine ball and you put your legs on it and then you crunch up like that.
Yeah.
So I'll try that when my back's not feeling too bad. But I'm just now getting back into doing legs. I did legs for the first time in like 7 years.
I used to press like 300
I used to be a beast,
but now I think I press like
with my ankle,
maybe 200.
My ankle issues and with my back and all that, I just kind of stopped.
I just haven't done it in a while.
I finally got back into doing legs. So I think, and that's another thing too that they'll tell you if anybody who actually works out and like trainers, and they'll tell you got to do legs if you want your whole body to be fit.
It's not the legs, it's my knees.
It's my knees.
Like my husband.
You hurt my knee when I was getting
my husband.
Earlier.
He's about probably 190, maybe 200. And I can put him on my back and like squat with him on my back. But it's not my legs that hurt. It's the knees that I can feel the sharp pains. Like even when I'm at the gym, like when people are doing like lunges and stuff, like me doing like the lunge, I can feel the shank in my knee. I know. I gotta get me a knee brace. I have to get me a knee brace, man.
I'm glad we're talking about this too, because 2K, if you don't know who 2K is, he also has a show on the network, or had a show on the network called The Honest Truth. He is having back problems at the moment. I think he's crossed over from just the sore back to like he's got some serious issues. So we were out there talking about that just now. it's very important, people. If you start to feel any kind of ache or pain, don't just blow it off. I know we're very used to just being like, oh, it ain't nothing until it's a problem. But once some of these things are problems, now you have a problem for life, and it's not going to go away.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with your back. Like I am America's foremost spokesperson on broke. No, I ain't gonna say broke backs because then somebody's gonna joke about my own on. I have a broke back. I have a bad back. Doctor said I need a backiotomy. So if you want to talk about
tracheotomy,
I need it all. Y'all want to talk about bad backs? Talk to me about it. So I was giving him the rundown on how serious it is, and that he needs to immediately go. Immediately. Like
yeah, you don't want to prolong any of your health issues because, like we've always said, when you don't want to be a little too late. Okay.
Yeah.
But what's also going to help us in our fitness and health realm journey is pressed fresh ATL.
Yeah,
okay, y'all.
Let's go.
So
I was
my homegirl, down in the ATL, has a juice bar, and she is going to be sending us some juices to try for like weight loss, fat burn. She has like some immunity type shots that you just drink breakfast, lunch, dinner. For people who don't actually like to take their vitamins, you can drink it, and that's me. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
It's me.
Listen, I don't mind taking pills, and I know this is gonna probably sound so weird, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. It's probably gonna sound perverted, but that's only if you're a pervert. But I don't mind taking pills. But after taking like 4 or 5 pills, your throat becomes numb, and I don't like that feeling. Like I don't.
Is that the trick?
Like it's just mad weird.
Ladies,
you know what I'm saying? Like
all you gotta do is take 4 or 5 pills, ladies. Like, you gonna be good to go.
Why would he be calling you? He knows what I'm
saying. He calls again, it's probably gonna be some service. Oh yeah, you can text from the
I know, that's why I just pull up my computer. But yeah, I don't like taking that many vitamins. So Pressed Fresh ATL is going to be sending us a lot of different health drinks. And what people fail to realize, and having that conversation with her, when people are buying these juices and these meal prep plans and meal prep, and they're not patient with the order process, you have to understand what goes into
there's a lot.
Making that order. It's fresh. Right. You know what I'm saying? So everything is a purchase by order type of thing, because if not, the fruit will go bad, the veggies will go bad, and that's what people don't understand.
Well, see, and I'm sure everybody's heard something similar to this. They're saying if you want it, it's fast, good, and cheap. If you want it fast and cheap, it's not going to be good.
Exactly.
If you want it good and fast, it's not going to be cheap. If you want it cheap and whatever, it's not going to be. So if you're looking for quality things, stop trying to
take the shortcut out. Like if you're ordering, fresh pressed juice or, juices or meal preps of vegan and healthy foods and salads, it's going to take some time for them to process your orders. Now, if you want something that's a quick, fast process, then that's when you go to the store and you buy the over-the-counter juices that can sit in your refrigerator for, days at a time and have all those preservatives in it. But if you don't want any of those things,
I think that's a big thing a lot of people don't realize too. Like even with like naked juice,
it has so much sugar
and like
in it.
There's anything that's gonna sit on the store shelf has some sort of preservative in it.
Yes.
To make sure that stuff doesn't go bad. So you just got to keep that in mind. And I know, trust me, I know that buying fresh is expensive, far more expensive.
It forces you to eat it right then and there. Because even when I buy like fruits and stuff for my kids in the refrigerator, it's like they have to eat it within like that same week.
My babies eat like 2 bananas each every morning. And we only buy, one of them, 1/6 bundle or whatever the case, maybe 2. And I still think at the point where like 2 days have gone by, those bananas are already starting to go bad.
Yeah.
But I still to this day, what up, PDB?
You know what saves them? Put them in the freezer.
There's a bunch of little hacks like that.
If you
but I
put the
need them,
bananas in the
I
freezer,
need them to be able to eat.
but they're still good though.
They don't freeze?
No, like okay, so like a banana is like so weird. It doesn't freeze, but like when you unwrap it and you put it in that warm, it automatically like becomes like room temperature, and it's still easy to chew on. It doesn't like get like icicle frozen. But it is going to blacken and brown. But when it blackens and browns, it's actually even sweeter of it being in the freezer.
So at what point is it not good anymore?
When the actual inside of the banana is brown.
Okay, yeah.
And that's always the hard part with the banana, because I've even had some before buying at the kids at the house, and the outside is brown. I'm like, oh, this ain't gonna be no good. And I peel it, and it's like bright yellow on the inside. And I'm like, oh, I thought this was gonna be bad. So you really have to like peel them and open them to like kind of see. But like with apples and pears and all that kind of stuff, even blueberries are like they get soggy very, very quick if you don't.
The only things they really will eat right now is bananas and blueberries. Like everything else, they're like me.
My babies are bananas, blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, raspberries. Like
so they're berry blueberries.
Yeah, they're very happy.
they're very happy.
They're very happy.
Honestly, I mean, sorry y'all, but I think
it's the vegetables that they can't get.
So that's why I'm gonna love our juice homie, because I can't stand eating vegetables.
Yeah, and drinking it is easier for me.
Facts. That's why the little scoop stuff that you got.
The greens, the super greens. You want to take half of it?
I'm down.
I was gonna say I can put some in the cup for you or something. I drink it, but even buying those type of things, right? It's so hard because they're natural things, so they go bad very fast. So if you're not drinking them every single day when you're supposed to, it will mold. Because I had some other like protein powder or something like that. Now it's very weird because there's one protein powder that I bought. It was vegan, and it sat in my cabinet for I don't know how long, and it never ever expired or got hard, and it was powder. But then I brought some other stuff from like the GNC type store that was like a protein powder, and it molded within like a month.
So certain ones of those companies, those protein powder companies, they add filler. That filler is probably what's molded more than the actual regular protein. Yeah.
Okay.
So some of y'all that aren't used to us talking about fitness and healthy stuff,
get used to it
because
it's happening on Friday.
Change of life.
And if we don't educate people, then I mean that's why people are always like so lost, or you're Googling or you're searching things.
And that's the really messed up part that gets people steered in the wrong directions. It's like a frantic search once you figure out you need to or want to do something. You're frantically searching, and it's not like you're scrutinizing them all. You're not going 100 episodes deep or 100 articles deep. You're taking the first thing or the first couple things you see, and you're running with it.
First thing smoking.
And you're running with it. So, I mean, I'm dedicated to now sharing what I'm learning, because I am very, I'm knowledgeable about working out and all that, because I'm, being in the military, I've done it for a long time. But things have changed, things have evolved, and I'm in a position that I've never been in before with my weight and health and all that stuff. So I have to find new avenues, and there's a lot of new things that I'm going to be exploring, and I would love to be able to share that and hopefully help some people.
I'm getting more into the nutritional side of it. So I don't know how many people may know this about me, but during COVID, I started a social butterflies group where for 6 weeks, I worked out and I trained with these 6 women, and we lost weight. And whoever lost the most pounds within those 6 weeks, they won a prize. Nice. And with that training process that I did, I taught them how to meal plan, track their calories, portions, and all those kinds of things. So I'm really interested now kind of learning more of like the nutritional side behind it, because a lot of things that we think we're doing to lose weight, it may be adding more fat or gaining weight. Like I'm getting into all of the different vitamins that's good for our bodies, like that are still natural, that sometimes our bodies don't produce as much as we think that it does. So you may need an extra vitamin to help produce all of those things like L-glutamine and BCCA proteins and amino acids and all those kinds of things.
Like me finding out I had a vitamin C deficiency. I had no clue. So now I'm taking vitamin C every day. So I would also I would suggest that you guys go see your doctor and get a blood test done
Yeah.
to see what. I think a lot of people don't realize that too. That you can check your levels of things and see how well your organs are working. Yeah. A lot of people, your organs aren't working right and producing the vitamins or chemicals or whatever you're supposed to be producing.
Yeah.
So correcting those things is a really good way for you to get on track.
I even found out for myself that
people leaving a lot like, I don't need to hear this.
Right, I don't want to be healthy and fit. Okay.
Why are we so?
You'll be begging us in a couple of months when you're ready for that vacation trip.
Why are we so resistant to that change as human beings?
I don't know, because it's like, if it's not something I want to hear,
like you ain't gonna tell me I ain't doing the right thing, or
maybe
maybe like
if
you don't hear it, you can deny that you knew.
It takes a lot of work. So weight loss really shows your dedication to something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things we can buy online. We can hurry up. We can Amazon Prime it. We want it right then and there. We want it fast. We want results. And weight loss is something that it does not give you those instantaneous results. It's going to take repetition. It's going to take you a while. It's going to take trial and error. And a lot of people are not willing to put in that work.
I think one thing my wife always tells me that really makes it hit home and makes sense to me is it took you a long time to put all this weight on.
Thank you.
What makes you think it's not going to take just as long or longer to take it off? I'm like,
I realized after I had my kids that for some reason, after women have babies and they breastfeed or whatnot, we lack magnesium, which is what makes us want to snack more, eat those fruits or those sugars and all those things.
I had to buy my wife some magnesium pills. She has really bad migraines, and that's what the doctor told her to take.
So it's like all those little bitty things that like we think that like, or we don't know that our body is lacking because we're either not taught, we're either not paying attention, we're not that in tune, to our body. So, we're just here to kind of shed a little bit of light. But I will definitely, I have a few in the works of trainers and nutritionists who will be coming on and joining us on these Fridays to have great conversations with us, because I think that health is wealth, and more than gun violence and all those things. Obesity is killing us at a faster rate. You know what I'm saying? Diabetes, high blood pressure. Teaching us how to do natural, holistic ways to clear blood pressure instead of getting on the blood thinners and all those pills, and how to regulate our glucose levels and our insulin levels and all those kinds of things, because those things are very important.
What will help to normalize all of those things? One of the main things that I see in every article: reducing stress.
Yes.
I was like, whoa! Like I obviously know that, but it's crazy how much mental and physical pain, stress can put in your body. I feel like our show, in a roundabout way, we are a health and wellness show. We talk about mental health constantly. We talk about breaking things down in life and being physically healthy. We talk about, that's the most important thing to me, is just making sure you're doing everything to take care of your body, take care of your mind. I always say, I know something's going to take me out, but as long as I have done everything in my power, physically and mentally, to make sure it's not my own hand doing it, then I'll be all right.
Making sure I do what I can.
As long as I think about that in life in general, right? Like even in any kind of endeavor, as long as you've done every single thing in your power to make that endeavor the best endeavor ever, outside of that, you can't control certain things, right? So, control what you can control, and if you've done that to the best of your ability, be proud of yourself and see it as a success. Whether that thing goes your way or not, you've done what you need to do. That way you learn from it, and the next time you have an endeavor,
you better it.
Do your thing.
Better and better and better.
So I did want to read this really quick. I was looking up like best ways to lose weight, just to see what I would find and see what it would say. This was from a website called nhs.uk. So it ain't us.
It's the UK.
It ain't us, it's you. All right, so let's see what they got to say. Number one, the biggest thing they say is do not skip breakfast.
I hear that a lot, and that's the hardest thing for me.
I've never had a problem with that. Breakfast is, most of the time, if I have a choice, I'll eat breakfast and I won't even get it.
See, I don't really have a set schedule for breakfast. That's the thing. Some days I wake up 8 a.m. and I'm like,
see, and that's the problem. Even as busy as you are, and as many pieces are moving around, you gotta learn how to set it.
That's my biggest problem. That's the only thing
which surprises me because you do so much that I figure like I see Princess's Day as like 5 o'clock in the morning, ding, like you up. But see,
the thing with breakfast is because sometimes when I'm fasting, my routine is to not eat first thing when I wake up. So therefore, I am skipping breakfast because I'm fasting sometimes for 24 hours. Yeah. So sometimes my breakfast, and I do have to get better at just making a breakfast because sometimes I'll have like just a protein bar or like, a cereal bar or something like that.
Oats?
So there is.
Oats
I can't do overnight oats.
Yeah,
I don't like the texture of it. Like that's when like my weirdness kicks in. But there's only one brand. When I say one brand of oatmeal that I will eat, and it's Elizabeth. Don't give me the line.
I don't know her.
I'm gonna tell you.
I don't know
her. Okay, so it is purely Elizabeth. It's a superfood, and it's oatmeal, but it's a banana nut bread flavor. So that's the only brand that I can eat, and I use protein, like banana flavored protein milk, as my milk. And then I put some almonds in it, and then I drizzle some raw honey.
Sounds chalky
on it. No, okay. So the raw almonds give it the crunch because I don't like anything that's just like.
So that's
it has to have a crunch in there for me in order to eat it.
That's another segue as well, real quick, into a foray of why these diets don't work for a lot of people, because a lot of people can't find anything that they actually enjoy. That's
the meals is nasty.
But you gotta figure out how to find or freak or, like I don't like a lot of things myself. So I figure out the best ways. Like you don't like vegetables, get the little scoops and drink it. You know what I mean?
And I feel like, so that's my biggest problem with meal planners, right? So you want me to just, even like a lot of the boxes that they like, you can order the meals and we ship them to your HelloFresh is one. Yeah. And I'm not knocking it. It may work for people who try different foods. But I want a meal plan, but I don't like the foods that you choose. Like it should be to where like a company needs to come up to where I can customize the foods that I want.
There's gotta be one.
No bell peppers, no this, or can I have extra this and not that?
There's gotta be one.
I don't know. I hope there is. If there is, please point me in the direction because I want them to sponsor my life.
Here's a caveat though. No, we're not talking about LA. We're not talking about $100 a meal type things. Like something affordable where you can.
Yeah, like the meal prep ones where they claim that they do all the delivery and the shopping for you, and they deliver the meals to your doorstep for you to cook. A lot of those are just online companies, but they don't even allow you. Like you have to choose from their food choice menu.
That means they're not going and buying your stuff fresh.
Exactly.
If I have to pick from something stringent, that's not.
Like when I was gonna do it, then with like HelloFresh, because I tried it, I really was gonna do it. They don't even let you see the meals until after you pay. How scammy is that? Mm-hmm. You want me to pay the $100 box first? Yeah, what's up? Say less, because literally say less on what you want me to pay.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
You want me to pay this $49 for the first shipment box, but I can't even see the meals until after I pay. What if I don't like any of the meals?
We did start meal prepping ourselves, and it is, I would tell you what, as far as scheduling and making sure you're eating something you're going to like, and cutting out that whole, what am I going to eat thing? Yeah. Every time, I'm not going to say most of the time, every single time that happens, right? You're trying to eat healthy, stay healthy. Say there ain't no chicken cooked or something like that. You are not cooking that chicken. You are going to eat whatever's in that fridge, or you're going to order something, or you're going So
listen, meal prep is nothing but leftovers to Black folks.
That's all it is. That's fine with me.
It's planning out. Hey. My mom, when I was a kid, she literally would do like how they did in schools. She would do a month list of what we're eating today, and she would put it on the refrigerator. Look, today is chili. This day is that. You don't want to eat it. Don't eat it. Like, I mean, that was our thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy. But it's just coming up with different meals.
So
that's the thing. Because you don't want to feel like you're eating the same thing all the time, every single day.
During COVID, is when we all got fat. I was cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day.
Yeah, everybody
But
was.
you started to realize, though, every week was the same meals.
Yep.
You know, so maybe we would freak it, and I would do spaghetti on Thursday instead of Tuesdays. But
Yeah, that's not like literally.
we was eating chicken fettuccine alfredo with broccoli. We was eating spaghetti. We was eating. I think we do chicken, rice, and vegetables one of those nights. We would have tacos one of those nights. We would have shepherd's pie one of those nights.
Throw meatloaf in there.
No, we never did meatloaf. I hate meatloaf.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you not like meatloaf?
It's disgusting.
But how have you ever?
I think it's the baked ketchup that I can't.
See, that's why. That's why you don't like meatloaf.
And I don't like onions. Most people put chunks of onions in it.
Okay, so I feel like if you had my meatloaf, you would like it. I don't know where the helicopter they got that meatloaf recipe.
Okay, what is your meatloaf recipe?
So I actually use the McCormick meatloaf seasoning, which is like I don't know how to explain it. I don't put no onions in it. All I use is the meatloaf packet, and then I do cream of mushroom, roasted garlic.
It still is just a big lump. It is what it is.
I don't do a lump though. I don't do a lump.
It's a loaf of meat.
I do a loaf cake.
A loaf cake.
That makes sense.
Why don't you just make burgers?
So we do burgers, you know. Now I have made the homemade White Castle burgers before. You ever made those? With peanut butter. I know.
Huh?
Listen.
What did you just say?
It took me by surprise.
No.
When you look up the White Castle,
they put peanut butter in their burgers. That's why you be boo-booing so bad when you eat them. Ew.
The White Castle burgers. It consists of onion mixed soup, peanut butter, and a little bit of milk. And you mix it, and it tastes like the White Castle burger.
So you're telling me if I went to White Castle right now?
I don't know if that's what they put in there, but if you look up the White Castle like copycat like recipe, that's like just like with the Chick-fil-A recipe, the ingredients is like paprika and like peanut oil. Like
I know that sounds all out.
It's stuff that like you don't normally put.
Peanut butter.
Listen, I was so surprised.
Are you serious?
But I'm dead serious.
And you mix it with the meat.
Yeah, you stir it in.
Ew.
And then you flatten it out.
That's so gross.
I've made them several times for
That's disgusting.
But
it wasn't good.
Okay, so I guess the peanut butter is what gives it like that sweet meat taste.
No.
I hate this sweet meat, but
ew.
I feel like that sounds a little perverted.
I'm looking.
But it gives it like a sweet taste. Now, granted, the fact I don't eat White Castle burgers, or I don't eat burgers in general. I'll eat the burger patty. But
the burger? I haven't had a burger in a really
but
long
like my
time.
husband and like my brother and my dad and them, they are like, yeah. I don't know if they were just, but no, I made them on several occasions because I can tell when my family. I can tell when my family like are trying to support me, but like don't want to hurt my feelings. Because I'm like, oh no, it was good. And then if I offer to make it again, they won't say it. But with that one,
the very first one. Okay, all right. My sister just popped on here, and I'm glad you did. Tip.
Highly me.
Did you hear what this woman just said? She said, and I just looked up this recipe. The White Castle slider.
Don't say shade. The recipe.
The White Castle slider copycat recipe has peanut butter in it. Have you ever heard of that? Has anybody ever heard of that?
Have you ever?
That's gross.
This bird.
That's my
Beauty
sister.
11. Highly me.
Don't be skeptical about the peanut
What's
butter
up,
that the
Ty?
recipe calls for. I know it sounds weird, but it adds a terrific texture that is difficult to substitute. If you have a nut allergy or just can't do peanut butter, that's so gross.
Try it.
My sister, no, that's so gross.
If I made it for you guys and wouldn't have told you, you wouldn't have known that was
you
peanut
should have
butter.
told me, because now that you told me, I ain't not one burger you bring to any cookout am I even trying. Because you ain't about to look. If I put a burger on my plate and I see you staring at me, I'm putting it back. Because I know you put peanut butter. That's so gross. But wait, now I gotta find out. She said, but it's not real meat anyway. White Castle burgers? Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, White Castle is not. But if you make it at home, it's the closest thing to real meat. real bad.
I eat turkey meat. I haven't eaten.
Yeah, I use ground.
beef
Yeah,
in a really
I
long
eat
time.
ground turkey. I don't listen. I ate ground beef. 4
It's
7 years ago.
it's so good.
Literally.
I want a burger. Baby, if you still watching, I think we should go.
You
get
want to know who has
burgers
the best burgers?
tonight.
Are you making it at home, or are you going to a
I
restaurant?
don't know.
Okay, so if you're gonna go make it at home, okay, so Private Selection has these thin patties of Angus beef burgers, and they are the best steak burgers, but they're thin, so you can put.
She said we looking good today. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Looking real buff.
You know, we been out here doing our thing.
Look at that muscle.
You know
Oh, I ain't have it. Oh,
we're doing our thing.
I
think I pulled something trying to flex.
But okay, so they have the thin patties, so you can do like a double cheeseburger if you want, because the patties are thin versus getting like the thick patties. They're really good.
They're pre-made.
Yeah, they're frozen. But if you want to, get your own.
No, I want to.
If you want to get your own meat and beat it, go for it.
We've been. Oh, golly. I'm so glad we only got like a half hour left of this show.
I'm sorry.
What was I gonna say? No, we've been very stringent. We've been doing really good. Like we haven't had like even our cheat days haven't really been cheat days. Like we still will.
What's your cheat day?
I mean, we had, what was the last time? I think we had pizza one time.
Yeah, because people don't understand.
But check this out though. I had my regular slew of meals during the day, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be way over my. I had 3 pieces of Jets pizza and 2 breadsticks, and I was only 100 calories over.
Yeah, and that's how you can tell that people overeat sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like
I didn't need that 3rd piece, but I was trying to be gluttonous that day.
Yeah, you was like, I'm really
go. I'm like, I want to go way over, and then I calculated.
And that's the hard part, because once you eat on a certain regimen for so long, your stomach automatically shrinks. So even when you think you're having a cheat day, you really can't, because your body won't even allow you. I know for myself, when I try to go over and beyond, I feel sick. So I'm like, I'm not even making myself feel that way anymore. Like, why are you just eat it tomorrow? I'm
seriously out here trying to figure out if it's peanut butter in regular White Castle burgers.
In regular? No, it's probably molded ass.
Straight up cow ass. Yes.
And that's the
305 said you feel the difference. 100%. I can't. Yeah. See, my sister, I feel sick on cheat days. I can't remember what it was I ate. Oh, I had my wife had made Kraft macaroni and cheese with hot dogs in it. And I came home one night and I was hungry and I was like,
Courtney,
whatever.
No, you're not just gonna skip past.
They didn't like it. I used to look. Here's the surprising thing: if you know me and you've known me for any kind of extended period of time, I lived and loved.
Maybe it's that Velveeta.
No, Velveeta's disgusting.
No, Velveeta is better.
So
Velveeta and Cracker Barrel.
Powdered cheese or die, my G.
No,
powdered cheese for life.
It gets all clunky.
Yeah, no, it does not if you cook it right. Not if you're supposed to be water whipping it, whipping it. Don't let it get chunky. You gotta whip. Trust me. Ask my sister. I used to live up until probably maybe a year ago. I think I just for some reason I just stopped eating it. But I ate that, and I felt immediately was like, because I don't use butter anymore. The only thing I've just the pan spray stuff, the non-stick stuff.
Ham.
I only eat fish, chicken, veggies, fruit, protein shakes, and I feel good. No pork or red meat, bread, or fried foods. Exactly. I haven't had nothing fried.
See, and okay.
I do bread though.
Bologna Joe.
I was like, we talking about food.
I only eat bologna dip.
Oh, that's all I eat. That's my diet.
100%. She said crab legs.
Yeah, she bougie. And lamb, she eat lamb.
Okay,
too.
so this is, and it just depends on everybody's body, right? Because me, I eat all of that, and I still be losing weight.
Yeah, absolutely.
I eat the fried food. I eat the steak.
Now, when it comes to fried foods, I don't really ever even with chicken. I don't eat fried chicken. I eat
air fried chicken.
Fries, but I don't think that counts though. The only thing they talk about is not fried in the oil, right? Because that stuff gets real gelatinous and it clogs up.
Yeah, like some air fried chicken. Yeah. Oh.
I think I could do that. No, my dad at Tiff, I gotta call Dad to figure this out. My dad bakes chicken and it comes out like fried chicken. Like legit, we'll throw it in the oven.
It could be the batter he's using.
I don't know what.
Because so I found that out with my air fryer. So like I used to be big on like my deep fryer. Like nothing overcomes the deep fryer. So when I tried to fry my chicken in the air fryer the same way I would the deep fryer, it didn't come out right. The outside burned, but then when I got like a certain type of batter, like an oven baked batter or air fryer batter, it came out even crispier than the deep fryer.
Make that fried chicken in the oven like you do. Because I don't think he uses any breading or nothing like that.
Monkey Joe, when you say you rid your life of sugar, how does that work?
I don't eat much sugar at all.
I'm just trying to see something because I
say it's better because I do it in the air fryer.
LBS.
Yeah, she got IBS and diverticulosis.
Listen, Tiff, I'm stupid for a minute and I thought they said pounds and I'm like, she
I have pounds. Of course you got pounds. Now
so that's why I had to read it. It said IBS.
The breads and cakes thing, that's real hard for me.
No cake.
Well, not cake. I can go with cake. So sugar's not a problem for me. Every once in a while,
what's refined sugar? What would that qualify as? I'm trying to think. Though I eat it.
Like the cane sugar,
what's cane sugar and what's not cane sugar?
Say it on the thing. It's like cane sugar.
Well, I don't even want to indulge in that because I eat it all. Reese's sticks, Snickers, cupcakes, Ferrero Rochers,
but
the little cookie dough cookies.
There's nothing wrong with any of that stuff in like extreme moderation. So
yeah,
like
moderation.
Me, I'll say once a week, maybe twice a week. At this point, I'll have a super bad sweet tooth and I'll go get something like
twice a week.
Maybe twice a week.
That's like twice a day for me.
Maybe twice a week. So there's a store. Hey, bologna dip sugar free. Send me some.
Sugar free. Oh my gosh.
There's a little market by me they got these little, like it's probably about this big, like a little piece of cake, about that big. I'll get one of those and it'll last me a day, 2 days if I get sweet tooth. And now that's once maybe not even once a week, to be really honest with you. I don't know. I feel like, and now let me be honest with all y'all too. Remember I had the heart monitor on. I think I told y'all a while back I got a heart monitor on. That is really what jump-started all of this. So it scared me enough to the point of saying I want to rid myself of anything that's possibly jacking me up, right? So I just quit everything cold turkey. Now, am I eating perfectly? Yeah, I think I am because I'm not eating fast food, which I've told myself I'm not eating fast food for at least a year. Like nothing from fast food at all for at least a year.
Oh, you brave.
Very brave. And it's not easy.
No,
but,
I'm so petty.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
He's not responding. I told you we're not talking.
Oh, my Lord. You are out of control. Yo, be glad y'all ain't married to this one.
Yeah, me and my husband are.
Blow that booger out. I got a booger?
It's a booger. Or is she talking about me? I got a booger? It could be my nose ring.
No, I'm saying I ain't got no boogies up at home. Ain't no boogers up on him.
Blow that boogie.
Look, I eat clean, so ain't no kind of excrement of no sort of nowhere near my nothing.
Because I don't know, like you said, it just depends on a person's preference and their choices and their styles. Because he said her, me.
It must be the ring. It must be the nose ring.
Her boogie.
Shake a boogie.
I had to turn my nose ring, but when I turned it, is it a
GTV chop?
Or there might be a sparkle because I got that filter on.
Oh yeah, she got a filter on.
My body is. Yeah.
All right, so let me get back into this list.
What was the list?
Remember, I was.
Oh, you're trying to see if White Castle. Oh,
no, I brought up breakfast and then we went here.
Oh,
I think I'm doing just fine. Let's put it.
What do you cook for breakfast?
4 scrambled eggs with a little shredded cheese and 2 pieces of. Well, that's what I was saying. I was saying, cut out breads and stuff like that. That would be extremely hard for me. Alpha, what's good?
Yeah, I can't cut out bread.
It'd be extremely hard for me because I don't know. I love carbs.
I love pizza and rice and pasta.
I love pastas. I love carbs. I love breads. I love all of that. So I guess it wouldn't be terrible. I'm not eating a lot of pastas at the moment. I'll eat some rice with my meal in the middle of the day.
I can't do white rice.
I could.
Not plain. My kids, they do. I gotta have flavored rice.
Here's another thing though. if you are of sound mind and body and you really are focused on making your body change, then you have to sacrifice sometimes. You have to sacrifice taste because food was not meant to be salacious. Food wasn't meant to be just delicious. Oh, yeah, man, it's so nice.
What is it meant for?
It's for nutrition. It's to keep you alive.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you were back in the hunting caveman days, they didn't have salt, pepper, mustard, mayo, ketchup. They didn't have any of that stuff. So they ate what they had to eat to stay alive, not for the taste of it in the dopamine rush.
And that's the hard part with our society because a lot of us eat because of the taste, not because of the fullness of it.
So now imagine you go to Black Rock, right? And you eat a whole bunch of. So what we did on, I think it was our anniversary last time. I ate so much because it was pretty good, and then still afterwards, what do? Have dessert, right?
I never order dessert when I'm out.
You know damn well there ain't no room in there. But everybody's got room for dessert because you want the taste of it. Your stomach.
You know why? Because every dessert menu on every place is chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't care for chocolate.
Cake.
Yeah, like a lava cake or chocolate drizzle sundae.
Have a cheesecake. I've been seeing cheesecake.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of cheesecake, like a caramel cheesecake or a regular. And like I'm okay with that. Or like do a lemon cake.
Still,
you know,
point being is it doesn't matter what it is. Us gluttonous Americans can be so full that we have to unbutton that button, but we still Thanksgiving for. And I'm not. I do this on Thanksgiving.
That's very true.
I think it's the one day a year that you're allowed to be gluttonous. Nobody can say nothing about it. I'm not hungry no more. I'm far from hungry. I'm probably stuffed.
Just eating for the taste.
Because I know everybody else is fat. Is gonna get another plate, and I'm not gonna get none for later. So too much chocolate is definitely not a good thing. Unless you talk about me, all this chocolate is good for your body.
After I had my kids, I had developed this sound in my head that was very dangerous. Now I keep playing with this. I'm dead serious. Yeah. Like because I was eating for two, so I had a reason to like eat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, I'm eating meat for me and the baby. Then after I had the kids, it used to be this voice. It was like, oh, you a punk. You really ain't gonna eat all your food? Eat it. You might as well just finish it. And I literally would just finish it. Jeez. And it was like, finish him. Like. And I had that, like, I developed that. So it took me a really long time to, like, get that sound out of my head when eating. And just, like, when I'm full, be like, okay, why are you forcing yourself?
I have the problem. Just stop. I have that rationalization problem in my head, especially when I am doing really well. I'm like, well, you 1,000 calories under anyway. You can definitely fit that in. You know what? Why are you even counting anyway, man? You know, you need to bulk up.
Exactly.
Like I had a whole day where I told my wife, I'm like, you know, baby, I don't even care about this gut. I want to be big up top. And if I lose the gut, I might lose my muscle. So I'm just going to eat whatever. Yep. And then I was like, don't do that. Because I ate whatever. And then I
felt mad at myself.
I felt like ass. And I was so mad. Yeah. Like that whole day in the gym. And probably yesterday now is like, down the drain because my fat ass wanted to eat some whatever the case was. Like,
it's true. It's true. It sounds a little bit decisions. What she say?
She said this live is going really well. She's one of the people that I also see on the hip hop side of IG on the IG live.
Okay.
She actually spits very, very fire.
She ain't got bars like me.
And she is in. Tell me where you are at again. She's overseas. She's not over here. And she's in a country where hip hop isn't looked at like it is over here. So she's one of the ones
we see you, Mamacita.
Yeah, she's standing out front doing her thing, supporting hip hop. So I really appreciate that. Cheddar Bob, one of my
Cheddar Bob.
He was one of my best friends in college, and he now lives near us. And we're supposed to meet up.
Oh yay!
She's in India.
Okay,
so,
India.
Our style of hip hop is kind of scoffed at sometimes, and she's still over there spinning bars doing her thing.
That's what's up.
Big ups.
And I know y'all see me on this live, and I probably got a couple of rows, but I'm working on getting those together. Okay. Okay. But I feel like to a certain extent, like as far as like we're bringing awareness to this, you know, just because of eating and things like that. But I feel like it's certain things that like I hate that the internet has tried to make taboo or like they just don't exist, like body rolls or body fat or cellulite or like all those little bitty things that like it comes with being a human. Your body will change, your skin will change, your skin will form, stretch, restretch, and snap back. Why does it have to be like this Barbie plastic like look on the leg. I don't know if you guys know Angela Simmons, one of Reverend's daughters. She did this whole like campaign where her motto was "It's built, not bought." And like she would post like videos of her in like bikinis and like let her cellulite out. And I'm like, that's natural. Like having stretch marks if you had kids. That's natural, you know. And I hate when people be like, oh, nothing sweet ever had stretch marks. You ever seen a cream pie? A cream pie got all of the stretch marks on it, and it's known as the sweetest goods. Okay,
that is
Tigers
one thing
got stripes.
That's one thing that I go to the store and I have to walk by and be like, girl. like you lucky I'm on a diet, girl.
Like it's a snack, so you a snack too, boo. If you got them stretch marks and all of that, like
if they sold them in single packages at the grocery store, I'd probably be in trouble. Because like the ones at the gas stations and stuff be old.
Yeah, you gotta be careful where you buy your snacks from with these gas stations. They be real.
Don't buy none of the snacks. Stay off the snack. I'm off the junk.
I'm not.
I'm off the
junk. Put it in my IV. I want to go get me a Reese's stick right now. The king size. Like, I'm sorry.
Did you know they make a super king size now? It's 6 of them in the package. I bought one last week.
From where?
From a gas station. They make a super king size.
I gotta search Amazon for this now. A super king.
There is size. 6 cups in there. I was so.
Oh no, not the Reese cups. I don't like the Reese cups. I like the Reese stick.
Well, if they're making super king size Reese cup packages, then they're probably making the sticks as well.
I don't know. People be bougie on the
trying to join us? Because you have to see a request. If anybody wants to join the conversation, you have to go to our YouTube link and send us your email so we can send you the link to StreamYard.
On Amazon, it's $50 for 24 of them.
For 24 packs of them?
A pack of 24 of Reese sticks is $45.
That's about right. They're about $2 a pack.
How about I just go to the store
and I buy 25 of myself? Yeah.
Myself.
Go to Costco. They're probably selling in the major pack.
Those type of establishments. Not okay. Yeah. Not okay what they do to the adult's mind.
You see the Rachel posted that one?
Yes. Yeah. And I went. Oh. So I completely understand. I was in there for 3 hours. 3 hours.
Hey, anybody who ever wants to join at any point in time can join, especially if there's a conversation you got something to say about. Like I said, y'all just gotta go to the YouTube so we can put you on the StreamYard. That way the radio folks can hear you and everybody watches.
Yeah, we don't want to leave our radio.
If we add anybody on the Instagrams, nobody else can see you but
or hear you.
On here. So
yeah.
There's a hold on, let me show y'all what's happening over here. So the interwebs and YouTube.
Why do you do that? You can't see.
That. Say what?
You can't see. Where's you posting the camera photo?
To everybody who's on Instagram, it can't.
This not Instagram.
I know. People on Instagram don't know that stream.
Oh, you're okay. You're meant to point. I thought you were meant to point to this.
There's radio. So that's our radio stream. That's our YouTube, Twitter, Facebook stream. And then there's you beautiful folks.
No, I'm like, he can't see. Why did he just turn his phone around like that? You could have just turned your camera around.
Negative. I don't work like that.
He said, let y'all see the flow to this.
I don't work like that. Okay.
Oh, man.
Number 2 on this list, eat regular meals.
We gotta hurry up because Fashion Friday coming up. Hurry up, go.
Eat regular meals, eat plenty of fruits and vegetables, get more activity, drink plenty of water, eat high fiber foods, read food labels, use a smaller plate, do not ban foods, do not stock junk foods, do not stock junk foods, cut down on alcohol, plan your meals. So according to...
Now that's one thing I can't do.
The snacks or alcohol?
The liquor. Actually, I would say, he says, I want to be present for a segment. Oh, we'll do a segment on love.
For sure.
I'm actually, I would say that I'm a sociable drinker. Like literally, like if I'm going out, if I'm at a bar, I'll have a drink then. But 9 times out of 10, if I'm at home, I'm not having a drink.
Which is very healthy. And they say, though, so technically all alcohol is bad because it's poisoning your body or whatever. But every doctor I've ever heard of when it comes to alcohol will say that a glass of red wine at night is actually really good for your heart.
The red wine, and if you're going to drink clear, straight drink.
Right.
Do not mix. It comes in with the sugars and stuff.
Water in between, I think, is another thing.
And I said 9 times out of 10, and this weekend is that 1% that I am going to drink out.
Yeah, she said, you know what?
This is the 1 out of 10 that I just feel. I don't know. I'll see how I feel after I get off here. Because sometimes when you feel like those snifflies and stuff, for me, I don't like to drink when I'm feeling like that.
When I was a drinker, I wanted nothing more than a Jack and Coke when I was sick. If I was all congested or if anything was wrong with me, just give me some Jack. I even drink the Jack straight up. Because there is a
hot toddy
all day. Yeah, hot toddies they used to get me right. I mean, I might have just been drunk, It is what it is.
Oh, this is why we look so crazy, son. This is why we look even closer. Come a little bit closer. She said old fashions and Henny all day.
I said from the hood.
I cannot drink Hennessy.
Sunny Sundog. Hello.
Oh, that's my grandpa.
What's up, sir? How are you? Thank you.
Hi, Grandpa.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I can't drink Hennessy. I don't know how people.
I can't drink anything. It has been almost 2
that
years.
Is, you are completely true. You're so right.
I don't know the
let's
exact
not even bring
day,
up this conversation.
but the last day I remember drinking was shortly after my birthday. So now I just celebrate
for your birthday.
From my birthday to December 1st, somewhere in there was the last time. So
you know what I did catch you drinking though?
What?
The mocktails. Wait.
Oh, I was drinking that hell out the mocktails. So
wait,
good.
The way you said what?
I'm trying to think back. Did I slip up somewhere? I don't think I did.
No, but those mocktails
are so good.
Oh my gosh. I think bars definitely need to start serving those.
I'll be a little and here's the funny thing too. I know we're about to get out of here, but the funny thing is
hood chick.
They be so good. Yeah, she is. That's why I'm so proud of that girl. They be so good, and because you're at an establishment or you're at a bar or whatever, and you're drinking those, you get that placebo effect of look, for a second I'd be like, excuse me, sir, are you absolutely sure you didn't put no liquor in here?
But what also gets it is because normally when you go to a restaurant, they only have Coke or Pepsi products.
Right.
So it's only the lemonade, juice, pop,
Right.
Excuse me. You don't ever really get the feel of having an actual flavored juice at a establishment like that unless you're at home and you're getting your own kind of juice. But at those establishments, they only have the cranberry or the orange. Mm-hmm. You don't get a flavored, lovable juice.
And there's not a lot of mocktails being made at certain places unless it's a Shirley Temple.
Oh, and those are so nasty. That popping that juice syrup.
That's pretty gross.
Who did that?
I will say,
what?
Shameless plug for Barbarona, the best mocktails I've ever had in my life.
Absolutely, I can agree to that because even I drink me a mocktail every now and then.
Look, I'm gonna run up the tab.
My husband ran my bill up.
I was gonna say
with the dang mocktail.
I'm gonna run the tab up one of these days.
I'm like, sir,
you're cut off.
Sir,
you've had too many mocktails.
No more.
Cut off.
No more.
Broke the seal. Gotta go to the bathroom again. Oh, these mocktails are sure getting me.
All right, y'all. So listen, we are going to take a quick song break, and when we come back, we are coming back with the fashion segment. All right, we are hitting hard on the yard. Okay, y'all. We got Diamond coming up at the top of the hour. Then we're gonna follow it with Renika, and then we're gonna follow it with some Tamara Delbridge. All right, y'all. So don't touch it out. We will be RD. Everybody else, y'all can see here.
Yeah. Oh, how long are those running? All right, I'm out of here, y'all. I'll be back. What does that get us through to? After there?
So, Diamonds was 20. Renika's was 17.
Oh, we should have just closed.
What's her name is 25 minutes.
Yeah, we should have just closed. We're going to come back on.
It's going to be 6:50-ish.
Yeah. What's the point of coming back just to close?
Well,
And
guys, what's the point of coming back to close? You guys are going to see these interviews.
And then we out.
Oh, wait. Well, why are you? I'm like, wait, was I supposed to end it?
No.
Oh, look, I was so confused for a moment. I want to go post.
Instagram keeps doing the terms and dates update.
Yeah,
change.
like.
I've already read it, so I'm like, why don't you go away?
Because did you see Elon Musk started the Twitter Blue?
No.
Twitter Blue is $4.99 a month.
What's on there?
I don't know. I ain't pay it.
They didn't give no like tutorial.
It's supposed to be like certified stuff. I don't know.
That's weird.
But yeah, he charging people for Twitter Blue now.
Okay.
And it's a feature on the actual app, so you can go on there and see like if you want to add it on and pay the subscription to it.
Weird. That's strange. Oh man, my sides hurt. Hey. Woo. You saw me moving around?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Oh, I got shit.
What?
Forgot I got an appointment on the 7th. What day is the 7th?
Monday.
Is it Monday?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get a babysitter.
What time?
It's like 9 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I should be able to do it.
Yeah, one more song, y'all.
I had to go there and mess with them real quick.
No, I'm about to go speak on.
I popped in and I was like, oh, be quiet.
I meant to help them set it up.
Yeah, they got it all loose.
Is the thing back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen that open all the way. I don't think.
Oh, yeah, that's why I was.
I thought they was gonna be like right at that table, and I was like, oh.
And I was like, oh, we like if we needed to film or do anything, that open.
Everything in there.
Mm-hmm. I need to go pour this water off my ice.
What was in there before? It was just the water?
It was just ice. And my ice just started melting because I haven't. We about to do a countdown, y'all, so y'all can get all this fashion in your drawers.
See, ew. She said something weird.
I'm sorry. Did they?
Thought I heard you. She said something about having a folder for us.
My confused face is so
Confusing.
I don't know. When people say something, I just be like,
you know how I'll be messing up shirts, right? So you see this little hole right here? I forgot to take that out on the same shirt. No time.
don't.
See, but that means he would have to watch 2 hours and he'd have to watch an hour and 51 minutes.
What is up? What is up, everybody? I am your girl, the princess of all, and we are here with the lovely, the amazing Diamond. Woohoo! Fashion Friday.
Yes, happy Friday, y'all. Oh my God.
Happy Friday. I like to tell everyone when you see you see her, you see me, you see we. It's Fashion Friday.
I love it.
It's some styling in our lives, you know?
Yes.
It's look good. What's they say? When you look good, you feel good.
You do. You
Type
really
of
do.
thing.
Yes.
So, for starters, how was your Halloween? Did you dress up this year or did you do anything fun?
I did not do anything for Halloween. I didn't even leave the house, y'all. I
don't blame you.
Anything. So no.
I don't blame you. I did not dress up this year. The only thing I did was my son had a Halloween parade at school where he dressed up as like some Fortnite character. But outside of that, Honey Child did not do anything. Not one bit. It was ugly. It was ugly on Halloween.
It was. Halloween in Michigan is so it's either rainy or it's cold or it's both, you know.
And I don't know, maybe just because of after the whole post-COVID thing for me, Halloween is just not the same. Yeah. It's before I take you door to door, and I don't want to say begging, but in a sense it is for candy. I'm just gonna go buy you a bag of your favorite ones, and we're just gonna stay at home and eat it together and watch movies.
Yes. Every year I want to dress up. I start thinking about it months in advance. I'm like, I need to find a costume. And then I always
happen so fast.
Then I forget, and then it's a week before, and now it's too late. So
when I seen some of these celebrities dressing up for Halloween, I was like, how many hours in makeup did it take to do that? I don't have that. I don't have that time. I don't. I just don't.
I can't. I don't have the time. I don't, we need to rent a studio.
It's just not fun. But you know what we do have time for and what is fun? These Fashion Friday tips.
They are.
That's what we have time for, okay?
They're so important.
They're very important. People don't understand how beneficial we are helping them on these Fridays come together and look good because it's very important. It's very important. So we're going to start off with the 3 style words.
Yes. So today I want to talk about when we're thinking about our wardrobe and we are building our wardrobe or we're reviewing the things that are in our closet and we're not really sure what we should be buying, to make sure that when you're buying things and then you're opening your closet and you're saying, I have nothing to wear, it's probably because you're not buying things that actually fit in with your style, with the things that you want to wear. And so there's this really cool way, easy way to help you figure out when you're looking through your closet, when you're putting outfits together, or when you're shopping, especially when you're shopping, are you buying things that you would actually wear? So a lot of people use this thing is just you figure out what your 3 style words are. to define your style. And this can be a little hard if, you're not really sure, you're not really into fashion. So look back at your old pictures, look at your Instagram, look in your closet. Look, you really want to look at your outfits though, because you don't want to just look at certain pieces, right? Because your 3 style words are kind of, sometimes it can seem like they might clash, right? As we're going to see in some of our examples. But your 3 style words are going to help you to be able to, when you're putting an outfit together, you think, are these hitting all 3 of my style words? Probably, maybe not. Maybe I need to add another piece. Maybe that's why the outfit's not hitting. Or you're shopping, you're like, does this piece fit into one of my 3 style words? Okay, no. So are you interested in taking a risk? Are you looking to step outside of your style? Maybe you are. And if not, then maybe that piece just doesn't fit into your style. So some of the words that we have on this list, might be romantic. Your style might be soft. It might be elaborate. It might be sexy. It might be edgy. It might be futuristic. It might be vintage, sporty, tomboy, casual, classic, sophisticated, preppy, elegant. Like, you want to look through your outfits and see what your 3 style words are, and they should be different, right? Because we're bringing different pieces. So let's get into these examples so you can kind of see how these will fit together when you're trying to figure out your 3 style words. So the first person we have here is Rihanna. We love Rihanna. Yes, she is a fashion icon. And even when you look at celebrities, you'll notice that their 3 style words, it changes. It changes as they grow, right? Because if we looked at Rihanna 10 years ago, 5 years ago,
the baggy shorts and the belly beads and the baseball hat, come to the replace, I miss the replay.
Yes. Which is funny, actually, you say that, because it actually kind of still sort of fits into some of her style words today. But
it does.
It changes, though. You'll notice that it evolves, and your 3 style words today may not be your 3 style words tomorrow. So looking at Rihanna, she likes to wear a lot of oversized items. She likes to wear a lot of tomboyish pieces, but she still always looks very chic and still somehow looks a bit sexy. So when I think of Rihanna and her 3 style words, I would say oversized. She always has on something oversized in every single one of her outfits. As you can see in these, she's always got on something oversized. Tomboy. In all of her outfits, she always has some piece that's kind of tomboy. Like in this one, she's got a sweatsuit set on. Yeah. This one, she's got the Timbs and the baggy jeans and the bomber jacket, which is tomboy. Then she's got on this oversized tee, and then she's got on this oversized sweater vest. It's very oversized tomboy. And then she brings in that chic piece with some heels, with her shoes, with her hair. Yes, she always brings that in. So in every single one of these outfits, you can see Rihanna hitting all 3 of her style words.
That is true. Never paid attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, okay, Riri, good for you.
Yes, Rihanna, we love her. Okay, next is Kim Kardashian. And I wanted to choose somebody that was a little bit different, right? So you guys can kind of see a range, right, of these words and how they come together. And so when we look at Kim, she's always usually wearing something tight, right? She's always wearing something kind of Y2K or futuristic. And she always has on something that's kind of like edgy, like an edgy material, like metallics or leather. So my 3 words that I would use to describe Kim Kardashian's style is sexy, edgy, and then I say soft futuristic, because she likes to lean into the futuristic look, but it's not like a hard futuristic. It's like a soft futuristic. But yeah, you can see that in all of the looks of Kim Kardashian. And Kim also, though, honestly, as we all know, Kim is someone whose style changes a lot. She plays with it a lot. But I would say right now, these are Kim's 3 words when her stylist or her
over the course of time. Yeah, I would say definitely over the last couple of years, this has been like her go-to. And her style has definitely changed and improved, which people didn't know that Mr. West was styling her, but
he was honestly. But one thing Kim has always been, one of her words is sexy. Pretty much has always been one of her. Sexy has always been there, Yeah,
she's always gave off the sex appeal.
Yes, always.
For sure.
Yes.
Okay, Kim.
Yes. And now moving on to the fellas.
Okay.
So the first one we have here is Harry Styles. And I chose Harry because this is something a little different, right? Harry's style is very different. He likes to have a lot of fun, right? He does a lot of vintage, a lot of 70s, very classy. So my 3 style words for Harry are 70s, artsy, and vintage. Those are my 3 words for Harry. You could also say classic too if you wanted to like replace vintage, because we kind of are getting vintage when we say 70s. But that's why these 3 style words, they're your own personal perspective, right? So, but yeah, Harry always has that 70s piece in all of his outfits. Like it's always there. Like even to this cardigan he's wearing over this patchwork cardigan, it's very 70s, even though
with the bell bottom pants.
Exactly, with the bell bottom. And that Gucci bag, that was reimagined from the 70s. Like Gucci brought that back from the 70s. Like it's always 70s for Harry. And I just love that for him.
That's very cute. I like that. It's just changing and being different.
It is. It's artsy. It's fun.
All right. And then
last,
we got Mr. who's in hot water right now with everyone, Mr. Drizzy Drake.
Drake. He just messy.
Yeah.
That, though.
Yeah.
But
we all love some Drake.
Yeah. He's cool.
Music, some of it.
Some of it. So for Drake, I feel like Drake is a very classic style, very, very chill, very casual. You're always going to see Drake in, some jeans or some cargos, something very simple. So my 3 words for Drake are urban, sporty, and casual. Drake doesn't usually do too much. You know what I mean? It's not really anything crazy. It always looks good. It's always quality. But it's urban, it's sporty, and then it's casual. Or another word I would replace casual with is minimal, because you're not going to see Drake in a lot of crazy pieces. You're just going to see him in some jeans, some bottoms and a top and some sneakers. Pretty much, you're always going to kind of see him in. He has his uniform, okay?
Yes, like we talked about previously. We're building these skills, y'all. Y'all see how we're building?
Look
at that. We're adding to it, okay?
We're adding to it. But yeah, so that's what I would use to describe Drake's style, is urban and sporty, casual.
I would definitely agree with that. Now, finding out these 3 style words, would you suggest people choosing their words based upon the occasion even that they want to go to where it's like, okay, for this occasion I want to look this, and this to help them find an outfit, or using these words for their overall style?
I think it's best for overall style. Okay. You can change it up a bit, because I do know for me sometimes personally, depending on where I'm going, sometimes I'm like, you know what, I want to be Y2K tonight, or like I want to be a baddie tonight, or like I want to be a boss babe, and sometimes it does change. But even then, you sometimes can still see those 3 style words come through. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. It's like your fashion personality.
It is. It's like your first fashion personality. It's like your astrology.
Yeah.
The astrology of
your
style.
Fashion astrology.
It's like, because it's gonna come through every time. Because like even for me, if I'm wearing like something super dressy, like I love wearing trousers, that's one of my things. You're still going to see me bring it back down to casual, because one of my style words is effortless. So I always like to have an effortless, casual look, even when you see me looking chic. Like one of my words. So my words are chic. My words are chic, classic, and chic, effortless, and what's my 3rd word? Chic, effortless, and classic. I couldn't remember.
See, I almost was gonna say sophisticated, but sophisticated and classic are
So you're always gonna see me in a sophisticated piece. Like I don't like wearing ripped jeans. If you see me wear ripped jeans, I'm probably gonna wear them with some heels or something to bring back that sophistication. So like whatever you're wearing, you'll notice that you'll try to balance it out. You'll just do it naturally because that's your
Now
style.
I have to figure out my 3 words. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to think about your 3 words. I'm trying to think. Do you post a lot of your outfits on Instagram?
I don't really get dressed a lot. That's the problem, though. So after COVID, it's like I don't
that's fair. You're like, what do I wear?
Like, the only place I get dressed is when I come in and do like radio, or like I'm in a meeting, or like I'm closing. But when I'm dressed up, I am pretty casual. Like what I have on today, it's pretty casual. It's a little sheer, a little mesh. Okay, what would bell bottoms fall under?
Bell bottoms?
Bootleg pant style.
I would say bohemian, but only if you also wear a lot of like floral and like loose tops. You wear a lot of like floral loose.
I don't wear the loose tops, but I love me some bell bottom like flare like pants. I don't care what it is. Even the, like the jeans that they have now where like they're skinny jeans, but at the end of them, they're like stitched and they have like the bell bottom flow.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Vintage.
Okay. See, those are my favorite. See, I wish I could show you the bottom of my pants now because they are very flare.
You know what? I feel like you wear a lot of prints. Do you wear a lot of prints?
I've started to.
Oh, that's new.
To wear a lot of print because for a long time my closet was just black. Everything was black. Black pants, black shirt, black hoodie. Like black was just my go-to color. So now I'm trying to step out of that comfort zone and wear, different colors, adding a pattern or a texture or those kinds of things because I just feel like black is just so easy to mix.
Yeah. I feel like maybe one of your words is flowy because when I met you, I felt like both days you wore something kind of flowy, and then you like the bell bottoms, which is kind of a flow. So I think flowy.
So flowy, I like that. I definitely think flowy because I do on like my off days. I'm a hoodie person. I love a good hoodie, like a good hoodie and some jeans or leggings.
Yes,
I'm there. So that's going to be my homework assignment.
Yes, you got to tell us next time.
3 words. And for all of the other listeners, family, friends who's tuning in, tell us your 3 style words, okay?
Yes.
I'm going to post the 3 style words on social media just so you guys can have the list. Yes. And then you guys tell us what your words are. I mean, because it's about us helping you guys find your niche, find your color, find your style, so therefore you guys can look good, feel great, and be successful and have that 3 style uniform. See, look, I'm using all the words together.
You are using all the words together. And if you guys want to do some more research, learn some more, see some more examples of this 3 style words, there's this girl on TikTok. Her name is Allison Bornstein, and she does a ton of examples of people's 3 style words, so you guys can get more examples of those style words if you feel like you just need some more examples. You know what I mean? You want to see some more reference points of different people's 3 style words. So that's also something that you guys can check out. Just type it into to TikTok, 3 style words, and Allison usually will come right up because like that's like something she's talked about on TikTok quite a bit. So definitely want to plug her.
All right. Well, we thank you so much. Is there anything that's coming up that you want to let people know about? Anything you're working on? Anything in the mix?
Nothing I'm really working on. Just getting ready for this holiday season. I'm so excited.
I know,
we're definitely going to be talking about holiday stuff. I'm so excited. I was thinking about this week, but I was like, it's a little too soon. We're just going to give it a little,
Listen, I saw people at like 11:59 on Halloween night, like creeping out and like getting their Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff like already ready. Like people are so ready for this holiday season. I don't know what it is about this season, but people are ready.
I think I feel like it's because like, we're shifting out of this pandemic, like it seems like, everything is a little bit more open and cool, we're not doing the mask as much. And I think people are just kind of excited for it to almost feel like really Christmas again. So
Yeah. Christmas is fun when you don't have kids. For me, it's like, oh, we're racing towards the splurge spending, eh?
That's true. That's true. But
But
I
it's a
feel like
beautiful
without kids, Christmas, I'm just like,
Yeah, I think people are just waiting for the good cooking because I feel like everyone like
true.
all year we just wait to eat like those good home cooked meals that it sticks to your stomach. You eat some good turkey, stuffing, dressing, whatever, and go to sleep.
I called my granny yesterday and I told her, I said, Granny, are you gonna make that pistachio cake for me? She said,
oh, a pistachio cake.
Yes. So good.
We might have to have Granny bring us some slices.
Hello, those slices go fast. Last year the cake disappeared. I'm like, where did the cake go?
When you have those good, like authentic family members who really bake and they really put their foot in desserts, I mean, you have to have at least 2 or 3 of them. I know for a fact my grandma's like banana pudding and sweet potato pies. She has to make like 4 different batches because everyone gets like their own pie. She's like, one pie for you, one pie for you. Because just cooking one, I mean, it's gone.
Everybody's gonna be mad. It's gonna be gone by the end of the meal, and we want to take it home. I want some tonight. I want some tomorrow. I want some the day after. Like,
exactly.
I'm gonna tell her to make 2 pistachio cakes. I'm glad you said that.
One for you. You can bring us half.
Yes.
We'll put in a special request for Granny. We'll put in a special request. Now go ahead and give out your social media just in case anyone has any questions or want to contact you. They know where to find you.
Yes, guys, you can find me on all social media platforms at Your Coiliness, YOURCOILYNESS. And yeah, feel free to message me, ask me any questions. If you want help picking out your 3 style words, I can look at some pictures and we can figure out what your style words are. And yeah, if there's anything else, just feel free to message me.
We can go over it together, okay, y'all?
Can.
Well, listen, thank you so much for coming on this Fashion Friday.
Yes.
People, do not touch your dial. We have DJ Sang coming up, and we have a bunch more in store on the Good Tymez Show. So don't touch your dial. We'll be right back.
Bye, guys.
What is up? What is up? It is your girl, the princess of all. And you guys know what time it is when you see me and you see her and you see her and you see me.
Okay.
And you see we. It's Fashion Friday.
Whoop, whoop. Yes. Get into it.
I love Fashion Fridays because it always helps me get my stuff together. Like, it helps me prepare, figure out my week, kind of set my A game up, because as humans and parents, we sometimes we can slip. We can slip, but Fridays help me get it together.
Okay, all right. And you know what? This Friday is all about the transitional period. So I know I can help the mothers and those go-getters and stuff with the functionality of how we can make the clothes work for us. Okay? Yes. Not the other way around. Okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, we talked briefly off air, but Halloween, did you dress up this year for Halloween?
Yes, we did. Me and my husband, we were peanut butter and jelly.
Aw, that's so cute.
Mm-hmm. We dressed up, gave some candy out to the kids. It was everything. It was just a nice little vibe.
That's awesome. I wish I can get my husband to dress up and do stuff like that. He ain't going for it.
Oh, well, you have to have a conversation on another topic, girl. Let you know how we can kind of finesse them a little bit, you know?
see, that's the way to go. That's the way to go.
Okay.
Okay, so while we all were out trick-or-treating last Friday and the whole weekend and getting things together, what did we miss and what can we look forward to now that Halloween's out the way, Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming up? What can we look for in our closet?
So, you guys, I am really big on repurposing what we already have in our closet. And just because it's the fall season does not mean we can't bring some of our favorite essential pieces from spring, summer season into the fall and make it work for us for Thanksgiving holiday. Now, we're going to talk about winter, but guess what? It's not, I don't know about you guys, what you guys are. Is it that cold yet?
No, actually today's pretty nice. It's like 70 degrees today.
Yeah, girl, it's been like in Louisiana, you guys, it's been like 80 degrees still. So
Ooh, that's nice.
whew, we're not quite feeling that fall vibe yet. However, we know it's coming. So I'm preparing for it, and I'm trying to prepare you guys for it as well.
Yes, prepare us. Okay. So being prepared. Dun, dun, dun. Styled in the transition.
Transition, honey. Okay.
All right. And first things first.
Okay, the chore coat. Okay, I don't know if you guys know, but the chore coat is one of those coats that are just practical. It's not even a coat. It's a medium to lightweight over jacket. Some people wear it as a shirt. It's just a great piece. It has pockets, all those functionality. You don't even need your bag. It has those pockets, practicality, and you can always overtop it with put it on top of your a short sleeve shirt, a long sleeve shirt, but a lighter weight shirt. And the trick to layering this season, you guys, is starting with the lighter weight fabric and build your wardrobe up from there. With this, it's just just imagine it kind of like your denim jacket, but just not as heavy as it. So that's pretty much what the chore coat is. And we've been wearing it, and people don't even know what the name is, but we always wear it. And it's really a year-round, all-season type of item that you need to have in your closet.
So would flannels be considered a chore coat?
It depends on the build, because flannel can just be the normal pocket here. But the chore coat is going to have pockets here, multiple pockets. Okay. Sometimes you might have a pocket inside the jacket as well.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so the chore coat, I love me a good chore coat. Okay, I have a few of those. I have a few jean ones, a little mesh one.
Yes, you know what I'm saying?
I got me one. Okay.
And if you have a mesh one, that'll add some great texture too, you guys. So, just paying attention to the texture as well as can add that extra festivity, that fall vibe, even if it's not super cool outside. But that texture will definitely make you feel more fall.
Okay.
And then right here, you guys, most people think, oh my gosh, I cannot wear linen in the fall. Hello, yes you can. Yes, you can. Okay. And then another trick too, when it comes to linen, is make sure transition into the fall, choose more fall tones when it comes down to the linen color.
Okay.
And then linen is really great. Think about when you're layering your pieces. Sometimes you get hot. You have all these layers on, right? And it gets a little warm. So that linen should be ideally the first piece that you put on, because that gives a great breathability to it too. Not only just a great layering piece, but also has that property to wicking that sweat away and keep you, still a little, dry and not sweating through all those layers.
So, in the summertime, I love a good linen, but I never thought about continuing it through the fall, even through like you said, these nice weathers that's been happening, lately, where it's not too cold, it's not too hot, but you want to be kind of medium.
Yes. And then looking at this piece too with the lady, I chose to kind of show you guys how you can rock the linen, with the platform. And then we kind of talked about the different shoes you can wear on our last Fashion Friday, incorporating some of those fall trendy shoes that would also make it feel more fall. And then even with this romper, this linen jumpsuit right here, you could add a lightweight turtleneck, if you wanted to give that fall vibes. It's all about pairing different pieces to really, and then incorporating old pieces, repurposing this linen outfit into the fall. And again, choosing those fall tones. And a trick to figuring out what are some fall colors. When you look outside, you look at some of the leaves will always have those ombre colors in it. Yeah. And you can kind of pull from those leaves if you're not really sure exactly what those fall colors are.
And in that particular style, I like how she is wearing the orange accessories to make her outfit pop even more.
Exactly. It's just small little details, you guys, really can make your look come together.
It can make or break you.
Okay.
All right. And the third thing is
shorts, you guys. Everybody was like, oh, shorts. Yes, baby, you can wear shorts in the fall. Yes. And then for my ladies, You could pair up your denim shorts. Yes, the denim shorts we have from the summer. Pair those shorts up with some tall thigh-high boots if you want to go like sexy with it. Excuse me. And my gosh, you guys, if you want to go more modest with it, ladies, you could wear some hosiery under it, some tights. Choose some like lace tights, some cheetah print tights. Or if you want to do more modest, like I said, you could do a solid color tight. And then you just add that layer, trench coat, or even a sweater, like an oversized sweater over the top of your shorts.
My favorite short go-to look, especially like in the fall or whatnot, is the fishnet diamond like studded like leggings with like some good combat boots and some shorts and like a cute shirt.
Yes. It's so great, especially if you're on the go, if you're on the move. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, shorts you can wear year round. Don't get caught up like, oh, it's cold. No, you can pair if you feel like your legs are gonna be cold. I would say again, wear like some hosiery, some tights under it, and then you can pair it up with your boots, your combat boots, or whatever boots you choose. You can definitely rock those shorts.
That's true, and a good trench coat always looks nice.
Yes, and guess what? My men can still wear the shorts too. I don't know if you guys had an opportunity to watch my YouTube channel, The Lord for More. I did have a video kind of showing you guys how you can piece it for my men and my women, how you can piece those looks together for the men, women, everything that we're talking about here. I talked about it on the YouTube channel, but you actually get to see me styling and putting those pieces together. So definitely check that guys out so you can get more of a visual on how shorts can work for the men and the women during the fall.
I think that is something that people need to see more, because it's easier, like, how we're talking about it, and we have the slideshows and things like that. But if they can actually see you work it all together, it kind of gives them a clearer insight.
Yes, for sure. I'm all about visuals. I understand, because I'm a visual person too, and I'm always big on making sure my clients are educated, through it, because I want you to feel secure enough, I'm just here to support you, but I want you to feel good enough to, like, you got it. You got the tools you need to feel confident in what you already have in your closet and make a look out of it.
That is very true. Recycling, okay?
Hello.
Recycling.
Hello. And Gary, guys, inflation is going. Y'all know inflation is around. Come on.
It's killing us all, okay? Slowly but surely, every single day. Every day.
So don't get ready to throw away things, okay? We can make it work. We can make it work.
That is very, very true. Okay, and then last but not least, we have the
sheer fabric. Yes. Look, ain't nothing wrong with showing a little skin, y'all.
It's nothing wrong at all.
Okay.
Oh, look, I'm wearing sheer.
Okay, and then the sheer fabric is not only showing you a little sex appeal and also giving you that breathability again, but also creating that texture, creating that a different vibe. Like, as you can see on this picture, this guy is a simple oversized, like, we all have a button down, right? We all have a button down, and he has the sheer, again, starting with the layering with the lighter piece under that, and then you put an oversized button down over it, an oversized jacket, whatever, what have you, over that, even a sweater, even an off-the-shoulder sweater, oversized sweater, you can put that on over that just to give you that warmth, give you that, extra protection from the weather, but it's just a great way to add that flair, that extra flair to your look, transitioning from the summer to the fall. I really love this. And then if you wanted to, go, try something a little new, a little out the box, you can also like put it on top of a long sleeve shirt or a fabric, or you can even wear it as a vest. You know how sometimes you might have, you could, like a button down, for example, and you have a sleeveless kind of mesh vest, or like a open knitted vest. You can put that over there.
I'm gonna have to try that one.
Yeah, you can still wear it.
Try it at home first.
What you said?
I said I would have to try that one at home first.
Yes, it's just great way just to create texture. You guys, you know, when it comes to the fall, like I can't stress this enough. Texture goes a long way with having your look really creating some dimension to your look versus it having just one base when it comes to your look.
I agree with you because the shirt that I'm wearing, I brought it like this, but I've seen people make their own shirts this way where they have like the mesh bodysuit and then like you said, they pair like a bustier on top or a bustier underneath type of thing.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing a lot of sheer mesh and all those kinds of things. And for me, I can get with it to a certain extent. Like I like the top ones, but now they're going to like the bottoms, and it looks like to me, it just looks like you're wearing bra and panties with like a mesh over it. But it depends on how you rock it.
Yeah, it
some of it can look very classy, and some of it can look very tasty.
Yeah, and look, I'm all about taste, you guys. You know, because we want opulence, okay?
Yeah.
So we want to make sure we are doing it tastefully. And then again, you guys, I talk about that on my YouTube channel, on my latest YouTube channel video about you can visually see how I rock a shirt and how I layer it up to create a fall look. You know, we still utilizing, still repurposing what we already have in our closet from the season before and how we bringing it into the fall. So definitely check that out, you guys. That way you guys get that visual and different ways of styling. And if you guys have any additional questions, you guys can contact me at www.opulentmanner.com. I'm an open book, you guys. And you can even reach out to me on Instagram.
Boom. The link is right there somewhere on the screen. Boom.
Yes.
Make sure you click that link. And then go ahead and give out your YouTube channel name also.
Excuse me. And my YouTube channel name is The Allure for More. So basically it's Allure, ALLURE, for FOR, and then my last name More, MOORE. So you guys look that up, and it's my latest video talking about how you can transition your summer clothes into the fall.
All right, y'all. Boom. If y'all missed it, again, boom.
Okay.
Right there. Make sure
you got all the tips right here.
Make sure you guys go follow, subscribe, check it out, watch it, as well as the website. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys go to the website. Book a consultation with her. She does them virtually, okay? Yeah. She can actually look inside your closet and say, no, throw that away. Let's put this with that. Let's pair it together. Let's try something new. Save you some money and you can look good.
Okay.
All in one wow. All in one wow. Well, thank you so much for always coming on here and telling us how to style and profile, okay? Because I'm telling you, some of these trends are good, and then some of them we need to know the real tea behind.
Yeah, some of these is not always about the hype, you guys. Okay.
See, and that's the beauty of it, because what people fail to realize is everything that we just discussed, and we're gonna run back through them real quick. They're all things that we've all had, and they've never really gone out of style, and that's the beauty of it. When you talk about sheer and mesh, it's been around for ages. You know, when you talk about the shorts, been around beginning of time. When you talk about the linen. My grandma got some linen, you know. Everybody has linen. And when you talk about the chore coat, everybody got a little weighted vest coat that they wear here and there. So,
and we just didn't know what the name was. Like, honestly, like if I wasn't into fashion, you guys, I wouldn't know all this terminology, you know. But
you're teaching us the fashion dictionary.
You know, you gain some knowledge from me as well. You know, not only with the clothes, but you know, verbally as well.
Exactly. Well, we truly appreciate it. Again, if you guys have any other questions, make sure you guys follow her on social media. Go to her website, opulentmanner.com, as well as follow her YouTube page as well. All right. Don't touch your dial, because we have more coming back on the Good Time Show.
Thank you.
Up, everybody. I am the Princess of All, and we have the lovely, the beautiful, the infamous Tamara Delbridge, and it's time for Talk to Me Pretty with Miss Tamara Delbridge. Welcome. Applause. Oh, can you get your Can you get your phone?
Oh, I gotta get used to this sound effect thing. Oh my God, I love it.
Sound effects today. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. I'm just trying to make sure that I look good for my people. For my people.
I know. As women, it's so hard. All the men
I
are
know.
like, "You on camera, you look fine." No, I don't. Every hair has to be in place. Everything has to be well proportioned. Like it's a
Like
certain
this.
angle.
Yeah, we need the unk. See, look at it trying to hide. There we go. There we go.
Look, this has to be perfect.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's just whatever.
Well, it's finally good that the listeners can finally see us in the sense of face to face doing the. So, what is going to be the topic of discussion today?
Well, let me see. Hold on. Sorry. Let me just. Oh no, something's going on. Sorry, just a little technical difficulty. Okay, so I get a lot of questions about what I like the most and what products I would recommend and what's in my bag. And I just think that's something that a lot of makeup artists get that question. And there's so many products available. They're like makeup artist brands, they're big brands, they're drugstore brands, and there's just so much. But there are things that I can't live without, and I always try something new to see how it works. I usually am the guinea pig. I usually try on myself first. But what I found is some things just don't get bad. They actually get better with time, and even like the makeup companies will improve the product over time. So I just want to talk about maybe like the 5 things. I think I have five things that I cannot live without, that I use on myself, and most importantly that I use on my kid.
Okay. Perfect. Those will be some great tools and great kits, because like you said, it's so hard finding the perfect product or the right product, or you don't know. And sometimes people they get 2 different products and they mix it together because they can't find just one particular one. So it's good to get a little bit of 411 from the guru herself.
Well, I've been doing makeup for 20 years, as you know, and I always say that because I cannot believe I committed to something for 20 years. Like, I mean, this could have been a marriage, we would have never gotten divorced. But over the years, you use a lot of things, and even in your own personal vanity, your own makeup bag, or your vanity in your bathroom, or wherever you do your makeup, I'm sure there's things that you have been using for many years, and if they discontinue it, you might go a little bit crazy. These things hold true for me as a professional makeup artist.
Yeah, no, that's true. I used to use a certain brand of foundation, and they went out of business. I couldn't even find. I don't know if they switched their name, switched their product. It was you're probably gonna laugh at me because you're gonna be like, that's so amateur makeup stuff.
But I won't laugh, I promise.
It was Wet n Wild. Do you remember their foundation?
See, now, the thing about Wet n Wild is I never used their foundation, but I lived for their lip products and their eyeliners and eyeshadows. So.
See, I liked their foundation because it was the perfect tone for me, and I like more of a matte look, and their foundation was the perfect matte. And now I can't find it anywhere. And when I tried, it could be $5, $6, and then when I looked on Amazon, it was $15, $20 for the same little bitty thing, and I was like, "Is it the same?" Over them.
Somebody bought them and eBayed them, and now they're markup. Nah.
And now they're trying to get me. Not today.
Not today,
So,
Satan.
So I'm excited about that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take we don't have to take a break because we're on video. So people can Yay!
Oh my God.
So let's hear these 5 famous products.
Okay. So I'm going to look at my little notes because I have so many products, but I had to struggle to find my favorite. But I don't have to look at my notes for this because everyone knows, if they know Tamara Delvig, if they've ever worked with me, they know that I cannot live without my Makeup Forever HD foundation and concealer. So it's called Ultra HD Foundation, and the concealer is called the Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealer.